go by Philly Mike, and this is the Philly Talk Podcast. Live play-by-play. We got 2 more left into the playoffs. And before I say what's up to the channel members, before I say what's up to the notification gang, let me just say R.I.P. to Dwayne Haskins, Ohio State standout, former quarterback for the Washington football team and the Pittsburgh Steelers, died in a tragic car accident this morning. He, is 25 years old. He had his whole life ahead of him, whether it's in football or just in some other realm of the world. No matter, it's a tragic scenario. It's a tragic scenario. 24-year-old, thank you for correcting me, but RIP to Dwayne Haskins. And with that being said, let's transfer to some Philly stuff, but definitely RIP to his family and friends. Let's play the intro.
This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike. Talking Sixers in the Bird Gang, that's I like. Competition, we ain't scared, yeah, that's what we like. Win or lose, you know we showing up and we gon' fight. You see we strive for the sky every day that go by. And every single week we screaming fly, Eagles fly. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah.
Shout out to everybody in the building already. Ice Baby, Ronald, Raphael, Philly fans in Florida, Kenzo, Ethan, Merciless, Eagle Slayer, HJB, Uptown Philly, Super Bowl 52 Pro. Appreciate all you guys. If you're watching this on the rerun, make sure you do me a favor and hit that like button. Subscribe if you are new and ding that notification bell so you can be like the 27 in here off the grip. Notification gang, salute to you guys. And I know that's my guy, Philly Notions thing. I said it and I heard it in his voice. So let me just give him a shout out for that. Mike said Raptors coming for that 4 seed. I don't know about all that. Maybe because the Sixers are still trying to get the 3rd seed. If somehow, some way we can get the 3rd seed and avoid the Raptors in the first round, that is the best route. That is not me saying that I am scared of the Toronto Raptors. No, there's a difference in being scared or just not wanting to play them due to the fact that our best defensive player cannot play because of his vaccination status. Caleb said, yo, Eagles fan from Bama. Hey, shout out to you. Carlos, what's up with you? Uptown Philly said, who's the rapper? It's actually one of my subscribers. Once in a while, he pops in here. He's not a guy. He's a very, very busy dude. He definitely watches the channel. His name is Nico.Wave. Whenever you see Nico.Wave, he likes the Sixers. He likes the Eagles, but he's more in the streams during the Eagle games and the Eagle live play-by-plays. But Nico.Wave, he's the one who threw that together for me. Shout out to him for sure. But yeah, man, this is crazy. Sixers nearing the end of the season. We gotta get our P's and Q's. We gotta get our ducks in a row, as they say. I believe this team can play with the best of the best in the NBA. But we can also play down the competition. That's been our problem throughout the whole season, playing good against the bad teams. I mean, good against the good teams and bad against the bad teams. Not saying we close necessarily every game against good teams, but I believe you'll see a different brand of basketball. There's something that hasn't been shown that will be shown in the playoffs for the Philadelphia 76ers. Call me crazy. But that is what I believe. I'm not saying James Harden is going to transform back into his natural self, being able to lift up and beat defenders off the first dribble because he looks slower. He looks different. But let's be honest. Tyrese Maxey ranks 2nd in the NBA in three-point percentage. Not 3 points made, not 3 points attempted, but his percentage is now 2nd in the NBA, and that's partly due to the fact that Harden is here. As much as we wanted to credit Ben Simmons back in the day, when I liked Ben Simmons, and those who started hating Ben Simmons before me, that's your prerogative. I supported him up until the last year he played All-Star game. Was averaging damn near 18 to 20 points before the All-Star break, and then he fell apart. He stayed content, and he fell off. We knew he didn't have the jump shot, but I was okay with him being aggressive and getting to the rim. But he did get open shots for the other Sixer members, and that is what James Harden is doing. We're just going to need him to be more aggressive and not super slow, old man style, when the time counts. 43 people in the chat, 25 likes. Appreciate all the love and support. G-Code said RIP to D. Haskins. That's crazy. 24 years old. That's crazy. It's crazy. Super Bowl 52 said, I just hit that like button, bro. Shout out to you. 44 people in here, 25 likes. That means 20 of y'all ain't decide to hit it. I ain't mad at it. I just wonder why. I mean, what we doing here, man? It's free. It's easy, and it don't cost a thing. Philly fans and Florida channel members said, off the subject for a minute, congrats to the Phillies. 1-0. 1-0. It got rough at one point, but the Phillies, they got the hitters. And shout out to Ethan, who's been asking me forever. Listen, I couldn't do opening day. I forgot they play at 3 o'clock. I don't get out until 3 o'clock, so I didn't get home until about 3:34. But when we start to see some Phillies, 6 o'clock games, 7 o'clock games, Sixers season's going to be over soon. We will stream play-by-plays with the baseball. I don't know how I'm going to set it up. I don't know exactly how I'm going to call it. I might low-key watch one game in my living room and pretend I'm doing it just to make sure I don't come on here and look stupid. You know what I mean? But we going to have fun with that. I love the hitters. Castellanos, Schwarber, the guys we already had, JT, Haskins, and the MVP. The MVP. The MVP. And shout out to Schwarber for knocking it out. Leadoff. Perfect leadoff hitter, as my guy Ethan just said. Let's go. It's going to be fun doing the Phillies. And again, I'm not going to act like, I'm not going to act like, oh, I always plan to do it. No, I told you guys, this really was the Eagles and Sixers channel, mainly because I'm looking what fits my time. I'm a Philly fan all through and through. You know what I mean? But I will say, Sixers and Eagles always been right up there for me. And in baseball, I always called myself a Philly fan, and I didn't get into baseball until a couple years ago. It mainly because I'm a heavy gambler. I mess with FanDuel, DFS, and all that, and I started betting with baseball because it's more of the most analytical sport in the game is baseball, right? The wind, left hand versus right hand, splits, what teams like to do, pitchers park, hitters park, all that stuff. And so analytics go hard with baseball, and it was easy. I didn't even really watch baseball, and I was already making money off it. And by making money off it, it made me like the sport more, and I started coming in to actually be able to sit down and watch a baseball game. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys, but, we going to do some on the channel for sure. Shout out to Ethan. Ethan, the one who definitely inspired me. But we got an MVP in the chat early, and that's good for the Sixers. Shout out to the low budget Val Venus with the $5 donation. Appreciate the love and the support. He said, hello, ladies. The big Val Bosky says, watching the Sixers is like a Rubik's Cube. The more we watch, the harder it gets. And I agree, right? There were times early in the season where we're like, things are coming together. Then we, hit a rush spot because we watched too long. And then we try to reset the Rubik's Cube by trading for James Harden. And it was fun to watch. And the longer we watched, the more harder it got. Hey, love the analogy. Hopefully, we reset the Rubik's Cube again so the first couple rounds ain't hard to watch. Please, God, don't give me a first round panic. Don't have me panicking in the first round. When we traded for Harden, my goal was this. Yes, I talked about championship or bust at first, but I mainly was quoting, can we get out the second round? Of course, if we got out the second round and then we lost in the Eastern Conference Finals by getting blown out or some stupid mistakes, I'm going to be upset. But, the Sixers have never got out the first round. We need to get out the first round. Val Venus laughing my butt off. I know. That's killing me when I said it. That killed me when I said it. Old Brew in the building. Yo, Mike, I didn't know that Maxey was second in three-point percentage. Me either. I didn't know. But low-key, I have my TV a little bit louder than I normally do. And they were like, he's second. And that is also due to Embiid and Harden commanding double teams. You gotta trim it up a little bit. It's getting a little crazy down low. You know what I mean? Doesn't grow even like Harden. I gotta do some things. Shane said Pacers 140, Sixers 139. I don't think so. But, hey, let's get some score predictions in there. Shout out to Val Venus, though. Pro Visual says, Shane, don't be negative. We'll win. Hey, listen, some people, listen, it is what it is. Everybody can say what they want to say. I think we're going to win this game, of course. But let me get your score predictions in the chat. Ethan said Nola also had a dominant game until the 7th inning. Facts. And this is my take. Like last year, again, I came into baseball a couple years ago. But my second year really watching baseball, that's when that was not last year, it was the year before. Aaron Nola was lights out. Everybody was talking about he's an ace. And then he had this bad, somewhat suspect season last year. But I'm looking for Aaron Nola to get back on point a little bit. But Wheeler be wheeling and dealing. Where you hiding said we're most likely getting Toronto. Facts, but, we'll see. It just sucks that our best defender ain't there. Again, I'm not saying he would have changed the complexion of the game in its totality, but let's be honest. Defense was suspect. In that fourth quarter. And maybe Matisse clamps up a little bit in that scenario. Let me get this situated. Eagle fan said RIP D Haskins. Facts. B Jones in the building. What's going on with you, Tay, with the RIP? Yes, listen, to see if you got your notification bell on, the first 30 seconds, we gave it to Dwayne Haskins off the grip. You know what I mean? Moment of silence normally comes in the beginning of any type of, gathering or get together. And we gave Dwayne Haskins his right, and rightfully so. I'm not saying we're not going to do it the rest of the show, but I'm saying you get that notification bell hit. You know what I mean? And let's get these like ups. There's no way we can't get to 50 likes. It's free. It's easy. It don't cost a thing. 64 people in the building. We should easily get it to 50 likes. The greatest goblin, what's going on with you? Let's get this dub. You already know. Uptown Philly said blowout. I don't even need to tell you the score. Blowout. Philly fans in Florida, a channel member in the building said 117-109. I'll take that. Backyard Bird Podcast, another channel member, said 115-100. 15-point win by the Sixers. Raphael said 117-109. Okay. He got the same score as Philly fans in Florida. Ryan Rowe, what's up with you? Pro said Harden will show up today. Hey, after that last performance, he has no choice but to show up. He better show up for the cause. I need to see some high-quality basketball just going into the playoffs, just for GP. Really, though, just for GP. I need to see it for GP at least. Bowl Brew 125-101. Sixers, the biggest blowout of the night. Calling the biggest one so far. Dom Taylor, what's up with you? Tace said 100. You already know. Martin Lynch in the building. I want the 3rd seed, man. You and me both. The Bulls will be a walk in the park. Let me not get too cocky, though. Let me not get too cocky. It is the Sixers. You know what I mean? B. Jones said 106-95. Defense stepping up. I would like to see that. That's something we haven't seen in the last couple games. Dom Taylor with the 113-102. I'll take it. Let's go. Backyard Bird Podcast said they got to make up. Yeah, they got to make up some stuff. Pacers 107, Sixers 132. Ryan Rowe with the beatdown, he says. Let's look at the starting lineup for the Pacers. Buddy Hield, O'Shea Brissett, Isaiah Jackson, Tyrese Halliburton, and TJ McConnell. That is the starting lineup for the Pacers. McConnell, Halliburton, Jackson, Brissett, and Buddy Hield. Let me just double check what's Brissett's number? Where Brissett is 12, Jackson is what? 23. Let me make sure I got these guys. Shane said we did lose to the Bulls. If we have them, we will lose to the Bulls if we had them because the Hawks last year and got kicked out. It's a different year. We have different things we need to work on, and we're better certain areas and we're worse other areas. It's totally different. You can't go by that. Cannot go by that, for sure. Scott, channel member in the building. My guy said, what up, Mike? Getting his dub today. Hey, look, it's not a good team, and we just faced them a couple games ago. But at the end of the day, a win is a win, and it's good to have your morale good going into the playoffs. However, you got to get it done. However, you got to get it done. Here we go, though. Gary actually saying something that's not a hater. Gary actually not saying a hater comment. He said the Bulls are not that good. Well, he's hating on the Bulls. He's not hating on the Sixers this moment. Here we go. Tip-off is about to start. Jackson is going to go up against Joel Embiid. Here we go. Tip is up, and it's going to go to Tyrese Maxey. The Sixers game is underway. Harris going to find Embiid. They're going to move the ball around the perimeter a little bit. Harden gives it right back to Maxey. Around the screen, going to give it to Embiid. He's going to drive, lay up with the left hand. No good, but a foul on the play. And the MVP is going to the line for two. Shout out to everybody in the building. Appreciate all the support. Let's go, let's go, let's go. MVP chants in the Wells Fargo Center. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. MVP chants. James says James Harden under 40 points, rebounds and assists. We'll see. Alex B said if we lose to the Raptors in the first round, then let it happen because that means a lot of stuff is changing. I hear you, but I don't think that's happening. We'll see. Halliburton bringing the ball up for the Pacers, being pressed by Maxey. He crossed half court. He's looking. He's going to flip it over to TJ McConnell. McConnell driving, spinning on Danny Green, kicks. Jackson going right at Embiid and no good. Rebound and Harden with the hustle, but it goes out of bounds. It will stay Pacers ball, but it's good to see James Harden move them legs, right? Is it him being washed? Is it the hamstring? We will see come playoff time. TJ McConnell, top of the key, working. He's going to go get the switch. Going to the right, around the basket, blocked by Tobias Harris. Good defense. Tobias Harris with his first block of the night. TJ McConnell tried to act like he was going under the rim to bring it all the way out, try to catch him off guard, but Tobias Harris not sleeping. Inbound from Tyrese Halliburton. McConnell going to kick. O'Shea Brissett, corner three, knocked down. Lead for the Pacers by 2. Embiid, top of the key, early in the first quarter, going to find Harden. Harden driving, kicks. Embiid down low. 2 guys on him. Not enough. Embiid gets the and one. Going back to the line for one more shot. Going back to the line for one more shot. Harden with the assist. Let's go. Embiid gets too deep. Ain't nobody stopping him. Embiid, 3rd free throw attempt of the night, and that one is good. Sixers take a 1-point lead early in the first quarter. Halliburton bringing it up, guarded by Maxey. He flips. O'Shea Brissett going to give it to Jackson. No, that O'Shea Brissett going to kick. Oh, who's that other? Oh, that's Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield working against Harden. Going to go around the screen, kick it over to Jackson. Jackson goes up over Tobias or Danny Green, and that is no good. Harden bringing the ball up for the Sixers. Kicks. Danny Green, open corner 3. No good. In and out. Embiid with the rebound and another foul call. Embiid is living at the free throw line today. Embiid is living at the free throw line today. Danny Green wide open, in and out. Hey, shout out to Danny Green for giving us 18 points last game when he got his ring. I think you got to hand him the ring every single game. It might be good luck. You hand Danny Green the ring every day before every game before we start, it might just work. Philly Jackson said, let's get win number 50 on the season. Facts. 2 games left. You got to win 1 to get a 50-game season. 50-plus wins is always good to have. Landon Curry, what's up with you? The greenest goblin said 3 fouls in 1 minute and 30 seconds. I hear you. JM Blaze, he going for that 48 piece. Here we go. 3-point lead for the Sixers. TJ McConnell bringing it down. All 6 points scored by the M-Beast. Brissett going to go up. No good. Rebounded by nobody. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Pacers. Jackson be the last one to touch it. Harden going to bring the ball up. Working against TJ McConnell. Now he gets the switch on to Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield trailing. He's going to kick Maxey. Working against Halliburton. Finds the M-Beast. He kicks it out. Harden looking. Passes, and it's going to go off the fingertips of Danny Green. Was eating some popcorn in the back before he stepped onto the floor. 10 minutes left for the first quarter. 3-point lead for the Sixers. TJ McConnell going to work around the screen, gets the switch. McConnell kicks it back. Wide open is Brissett. This time it won't fall. 1 of 2 from the 3-point line. Harris bringing the ball up, going to go right to the lane. Trips, falls, and it's going to go out of bounds, but a foul is called on Brissett. It will be Sixers basketball. Brissett don't like the call. He thinks it was more incidental contact, but we'll see. Pro Visual said we need that 50 piece. That 50-piece McNugget on the regular season column. Here we go. Danny Green looking, finds the Embiid. He's going to kick it out to Harden. Harden thinking about going around the screen. Now he does. Harden driving all the way. Left hand. Count the bucket. James Harden first score of the night. TJ McConnell trying to push the pace. Pacers bringing the ball up. He's going to slow it down and reset to Tyrese Halliburton. He's at the logo working against Maxey. Maxey with the cookies. Give me that. 2-on-1. Maxey going to kick. Harris goes up and slams it down. Tobias throwing down the rock. Tyrese Maxey versus Tyrese Halliburton. 1-on-1. Give me the cookies. Take his lunch money, Tyrese. Who the real Tyrese in the house? Please stand up. Please stand up. Let's go. Let's go. Tyrese Maxey taking Tyrese Halliburton's lunch money. Tyrese Maxey taking Maxey taking Halliburton's lunch money on that one. H-A-L. I'm saying, what am I doing? Dang, here we go. Hold on, let me just say this, Matt. 1 second. Taking his lunch money. Hold on 1 second, guys, and we're going to be back. Let's go. Backyard Bird Podcast said that's the way they need to play defense all the time. I like it. And Maxey's one of them players who does get he don't get lackadaisical on defense because he's always playing with a maximum effort, but he does get beat up. He does get hit with some crossovers once in a while. You know, Maxey ain't the best defensive player, but he's working on it. You can see he's trying things, and right there, he wasn't falling for nothing. Thief Maxey. I agree. Alex B said all Embiid has to do tonight is score more than 30 because that's what Giannis got, and scoring title will be a clear path for him. And let me just say this. The last center to win the scoring title was Shaquille O'Neal. And that year, when Shaquille won the scoring title, guess what he also won? The MVP. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Where you hiding? Said Halliburton. Hey, that's what I... Halliburton's lunch money. Tyrese Maxey has great timing with the good shot, says Ryan Rowe. I agree. Mike said no one going to remember their scoring title when you get swept by the Raptors in the first round. If we get swept by the Raptors in the first round, Mike, come back and I'll give you $100. That's how confident I am that we will not get swept. Here's the thing, Mike. If we get swept by the Raptors in the first round, you come back here and I will give you $100 live to your Cash App or Venmo, right? But if the Sixers don't get swept, I want you to come back here. No. If they beat the Raptors, I want you to come back here and say, I am sorry, Philly Mike. I want you to apologize and say sorry. There you go. That's all you got to do. I don't need none of your money. We beat you, you say sorry. You sweep us, I'll give you $100. Here we go. TJ, top of the key, they're going to kick. He's going to get it right back. Pacers made some adjustments. TJ driving. He's going to reset. Just going around and around. He's going to give it to Isaiah Jackson. No good. Rebounded by Embiid. Harden bringing the ball up. Kicks. Maxey, one more pass. That's Danny Green. Bang! From the corner. the 10. Halliburton going to kick it over to Buddy Hield. One more pass to number 32. 32 loses his footing, and he's going to find Buddy Hield. Around the screen, right back to 32. Got to find out what his name is. He goes up with the left hand. No good. Rebounded by Embiid. 32 is Taylor. Embiid bringing the ball up himself. Kicks. Harden. One more pass. Maxey driving baseline. Going to find a wide open Danny Green. That time it won't fall. Embiid with the rebound. Misses. Danny Green gets the rebound and misses as well. Gets the steal. Embiid going up. And this time he finally finishes. The Sixers had 1, 2, 3, 4 attempts at it. And they finally get it to go. TJ McConnell on the wing. And a timeout. No, a off-ball foul on the Sixers. That's going to be Pacers basketball to inbound. 7 minutes and 53 seconds left for the first quarter. Sixers winning by 12. Pro Visual said, let's get ready for this blowout. Let's get ready for this blowout. Ice Baby said, when did I click on FanDuel? Huh? Jim M. Blaze said, Mad Max in the building. And Patel said, Jokic MVP? He's great, but he's not my MVP. He's great, but he's not my MVP. Don Lovato said, wow, Philly Mike, yo, stream is hype. This is how we do. This is how we talk on a daily. But let me tell you, for a lot of people who be in here on weekend games, we normally be sipping on some you-know-what. But it's too early in the day. Catch me on a Friday, Saturday night at 6 or later. We sipping on that Crown Rizzy. Jackson at the free throw line, first shot up, or the second shot is good for Jackson. Pacers cut the lead to a little bit of 9. Here we go. Embiid trying to set it up. He's going to find Harden at the logo. Green on the wing, looking, working against Buddy Hield. Green looking to get it over to Harden, and he does. Harden around the screen, 5 on the shot clock. Step back for James. No good off the front rim. Tipped out by Danny Green. Embiid spinning. Going to kick it out to Harris. 9 on the shot clock. Mid-range jump shot. Count the bucket. Tobias Harris. He got 4. TJ McConnell going to kick. Taylor going to find TJ working against Harden. Driving in the lane. TJ kicks. O'Shea Brissett, is that? No, that's Isaiah Jackson knocks down the triple for the Indiana Pacers. Harris looking, going to find Embiid. He kicks it over to Harden. Harden working around the Embiid screen, looking for that two-man game. Harden attacking. No, throws it off. Isaiah Jackson, it will be Sixers ball off an inbound. Here we go. Sixers lead 17-9. 17-9. 6 minutes and 47 seconds left. Harden going to kick. Harris guarded by, it doesn't matter no more. Harden got the ball right back. Working against TJ McConnell. Harris with 1 second left. Fadeaway 3. Bang! Tobias Harris. He just was unlocked. The busy bias. Fadeaway 3 with the shot clock expiring. TJ going to kick. Halliburton in the game trying to get something going. Halliburton driving, floats it up off the glass. No good. But Tyrese Halliburton is going to the line for 2. Maxey, the guilty party for the foul. He's looking up at the Jumbotron. He said, I want to see what I did, but look at busy bias. Get him busy. 1 second left on the shot clock, and he knocks it down. Knocks it down. Dub revenge at Embiid for Finals MVP. Philly Moke. D Bryant said it ain't early. I'm sipping now, bro. Hey, listen, I thought about opening up a beer or two. You know what I mean? But I do got some things I got to take care of after this stream. But yes, if you catch me on a Friday night, Saturday night, if the Sixers play, and they will be playing some playoff games at 6, 7 on Friday and Saturday, Philly Mike, pour up Crown Rizzy as the Sixers get busy. Brandon said, I heard Harden. I need Harden to play trash. I got money on his under. Well, I can't support it. I know what you need, but I can't wish that on him. Halliburton at the free throw line, shot up, and that is good. Harden going to bring the ball down. TJ McConnell playing some full court press. He trying to show his hustle. He trying to stay in the league. 6 minutes and 13 seconds left for the first quarter. Harden kicks. Maxey, or that's Shake Milton in the game for the first time. Harris at the elbow, pulls up. Bang! Why am I saying bang? Bang is only for the three. Knocks it down from the elbow. Halliburton on the wing, driving, going to kick it over to Taylor, and he hits the floater over Embiid. Taylor with his first bucket of the night, of the day. Harden kicks. Embiid at the elbow, working against the smaller defender, driving all the way. Too easy. If you ain't taller than 6'9", get up off the MVP. Buddy Hield working. He's going to cross over, step back, fade away. No good for Buddy Hield. Rebounded by Joel Embiid. Harden bringing the ball down. Sixers 9 of 13. Pacers 4 of 12 from the field. Harden wide open from 3. No good. TJ McConnell with the rebound, pushing the pace. Buddy Hield driving, kicks. Halliburton for 3. No good. Rebounded by the Sixers. Harden looking to slow it down. 5 minutes and 3 seconds left for the first. Timeout taken by the one and only Doc Rivers. That's a weird timeout, as the Sixers got a 12-point lead with 5 minutes left of the first quarter. James said, me too, at Brandon Gibbs. Okay, both of y'all betting against James Harden after that last performance. I wouldn't have done that, but we will see. Sixers season said Mike Scott, Danny Green, and Matisse Thybulle are the best board crashers. Don't forget, listen, if Paul Reed got any minutes, he'd be up there. Aiden Yusuf said, are we doing playoff coverage, right, Mike? You know that. I don't even know why I'm here right now. All I can think about is the playoffs. We definitely covering every game on playoffs. And you know how Philly Mike normally can't do Tuesdays? Let a game be on Tuesday during the playoffs, and Philly Mike moving mountains. We will be here for the playoffs. Sixers season said Maine, Scott, Danny Green. Oh, yeah. Brandon said Embiid is doing what I need him to do. There you go. Get that money on Embiid. Tanner said, do you think the Sixers are going to make the NBA playoffs? I would bet somebody $1 million that we make the playoffs. I mean, there's 10 with the first of all, if you don't make the playoffs, if you don't even make the play-in nowadays, you're a scrub team. Sorry, Lakers. Y'all trash. The Lakers are legit trash to not make it. I don't care about the injuries. I mean, they let 10 teams got a shot to get into the play-in. Like, knock it off. Knock it off. Sixers are not only going to make the playoffs, they're going to win in the first round, they're going to win in the second round, and I don't know anything else about that. I don't know about after that. The second round I'm not that confident in, but I do not see the Sixers losing in the first round at all. Second round, it could happen. I've seen the deficiencies. It's already clinched. I know. That's why I said it like that. You know what I mean? That's why I said it like that. Philly Jackson said playing games will be lit, especially if the Nets slip up. James said, what is Buddy Hield doing? He ain't even looking for a shot. Yeah, he looking lost. Shane said, hey, I think we can have what happened last year when we got heartbroken with the Raptors. Mike L said, yo, Mike, I heard Haskins passed. Still not sure if it's real or what actually happened. No, I mean, the reports came from Adam Schefter that he was in a car accident. He was hit by a car or something with a car and him, and he passed away this morning. And R.I.P. D. Haskins. Here we go. Embiid going to the lane, and he will be fouled. Embiid about to shoot 2. Lance Stevenson checking in for the Pacers. Pro Visual said, is Thybulle still out? No, Thybulle has just entered the game. He was only out in the Toronto's game because he can't play in Canada. Toronto won't allow that because of his vaccination status. Here we go. Embiid at the free throw line, living there today, and rightfully so. People are climbing up him like he's a monkey bar to knock it off. Y'all want us to stop. Y'all don't want to see Embiid at the free throw line. Stop fouling the man and play defense. Put a bigger guy on him. 6'9" ain't big enough. Doc talking to Maxey. Maxey looks pissed off. No, I'm just kidding. Embiid shoots it up, and it is good. Sixers lead by 13. They're going to give it to Halliburton. Lance Stevenson bringing the ball down for the Pacers. Long time Lance Stevenson. Halliburton going to flip it over and get it right back. Lance going to go around the screen set by Taylor. Lance stepping back, spinning on Harden. Now they're going to reset with 6 on the shot clock. Halliburton got to get a shot off. He's going to pull up from mid-range, and he knocks it down. Tyrese Halliburton using his screens wisely. Here we go. Embiid setting the pick for Harden. Harden driving all the way. Fouled by Taylor. James Harden going to the line for the first time in this game for 2. Washington Jr. checked in for the Pacers as well. So they got Buddy Hield, Lance Stevenson, Taylor, Washington Jr., and Tyrese Halliburton. Sixers got Harden, Matisse Thybulle, Shake Milton, Embiid, and I don't know who the other person is. Free throw up for Harden, and it is good. Alex B said in the offseason, I would like to get Malik Monk from the Lakers. I like him off the bench. Right there. Malik Monk's already the best player off the bench for the Sixers. Already. Harden makes both free throws. Lance Stevenson going to bring the ball up for the Pacers. Sixers 7 of 9 from the free throw line. Pacers 2 of 3. Halliburton flipping it over to Washington Jr. He's going to find Lance Stevens. Lance Stevenson traps. Some great defense by the Sixers. Halliburton driving. Kicks it over to Taylor. Taylor blocked by Embiid. 3 on the clock. Stevenson pulls up. Oh, my God. Lance Stevenson with the fadeaway 3. Holy crap, he can still play. Shake gonna pull up mid-range. Count the bucket. Shake Milton. First bucket of the night or the day. Stevenson in the paint already. Flips it out to Buddy Hield, and he knocks down the corner 3. Back-to-back threes for the Indiana Pacers, and they're playing with pace. No pun intended, but Harden going to walk it up slow. Sixers 2 of 6 from 3. The Pacers 4 of 6. Harden kicks, and B goes up. Blocked by Lance Stevenson. He's going to flip it out, and it's stolen by the Sixers. Shake Milton with the quick hands. Furkan Korkmaz in the game. That's the other Sixer. Harden going to slow it down now with 3:14 left in the first quarter. Carlson dancing. He's looking for the step back. He got it, and it won't fall. Stevenson gets the rebound, pushing the pace. Hield on the wing. Carlson, now he's going to slow it down. Find the point guard, Tyrese Halliburton. Halliburton around the screen, using his body for leverage, trying to step back, kicks. Buddy Hield pulls for 3, and that won't fall short, but it goes out of bounds, and it All right, we should be back. We should be back. Dang, 40 people left. I lagged for 1 second. We lose 40 viewers. It's all good. Shout out to the people who are still here. 2 minutes and 18 seconds left. That's my bad. Shake gonna be Harden gonna be fouled by TJ McConnell. We back. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Here we go. Still here. Shout out to the people who don't leave. And I don't know what happened. I think, I don't know. All I know is that it's been good for a minute. I've been checking where it's plugged in because my wife does move my Wi-Fi connectors because I'm on the 3rd floor and sometimes you got to have one downstairs and one in the middle, and sometimes she moves it to the other side. So I've been checking. I didn't check today, though. The 40 viewers that leave are frauds. They don't really mess with Philly Mike. Let them rock. Here we go, though. Hit that like button. Here we go. TJ McConnell bringing the ball up. Sixers lead by 11. McConnell driving. Now he's going to pull it back out. Turning in the paint, working against Furkan. Loses his step. Throws it. and it gets recovered by Lance Stevenson. He's working against Shake. Ooh, Paul Reed with the steal. My bad. I lost it. After the lag, I lost my flow. Paul Reed, going to give it over to Harden. Harden blocked by Isaiah Jackson. Try to throw up the left-hand floater, and Isaiah Jackson was not having it at all. Wasn't having it at all. Here we go. Furkan turning around. He's going to fade away from the elbow. Short, tipped up, and recovered by Brissett. TJ McConnell going to push the rock. Isaiah Jackson can't hold it, but it was last touch by the Pacers, so it will be Sixers basketball with an 11-point lead. 1 minute and 35 seconds left of the first quarter. If you haven't hit the like button, hit it. It's free. It's easy. It don't cost a thing. And let me just say this. If we got some Indiana Pacer fans in the stream, hit me with a like. You don't got to subscribe, but hit me with a like. It's free. It's easy. And I've been giving your team credit. You know what I mean? You're just not a playoff team. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Maybe you can build for next year. But I'm going to give you credit. When Lance Stevenson hits a fadeaway three or Tyrese Halliburton does something, we give credit where credit's due. Lost my flow after the lag. I don't know what happened, but we going to sip some water and get it back. 5 turnovers for the Pacers, 2 for the Sixers. 1 minute and 20 seconds left for the first quarter. Let's see how many likes we can get in the first quarter. TJ around the Jackson screen. He's going to kick. Brissett driving, loses the ball. It will stay Pacers basketball. Brissett back in the game. Knocked down a 3 early in the first quarter. Martin Lynn said Harden looks atrocious, man. It's not his worst game so far. We'll see how it continues. TJ McConnell going to kick it in. Number 8 going to pass back to TJ McConnell. McConnell gets trapped. They're going to find number 8. Who's number 8? He throws up a 3. That won't fall. Number 8 is... Who's number 8? Somebody let me know who number 8 is, because I don't see him on the roster. B-Ball Paul going to be blocked. Gets his own rebound and puts it back up. B-Ball Paul getting minutes down the stretch of this season. Why couldn't we see it earlier? TJ McConnell going to hold. 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Shot clock and game clock different by about 20 plus. TJ around the screen looking, kicks. Number 8 with the weird layup misses, but he draws the foul. What is number 8's name? Somebody let me know who's number 8 on the Pacers. Oh, there it is, York. What? His last name is York? His last name is York? Big task in the building, Knicks fan. Seth said, let's go Sixers. Halen said, let's go Sixers. Rob 350 said, get Korkmaz out of there. I hear you with that fadeaway shot. S said, what the Sixers lineup? Right now, the Sixers got Shake Milton, Matisse Thybulle, Furkan Korkmaz, B-Ball Paul, and James Harden. It's B-Ball Paul, Shake Milton, Harden, Korkmaz, and Thybulle. Call him New York. I hear you. Game clock and shot clock different by about 8 seconds. Harden at the logo calling for a pick. Now he's going to get the switch on Yorkie. Little Yorkie working against Harden. Drives. Harden misses the layup, but a foul is called. James Harden will go to the line for 2 free throws. Sixers season says, I don't know if he plays a lot. Who? Philly Jackson said, B-Ball Paul the truth. Listen, I just love his hustle, his intensity, his hustle, his no-quit mentality, his athleticism. All the things I said is why we need him in the second unit. I didn't say he can shoot. I didn't say he's an all-pro scorer, dribbler, defender. His hustle. Every day he hustling. Gabe York. Shout out to Sixers season. Philly fans in Florida. Channel members said, I hate Glenn Blivers. Glenn Shivers. Harden at the free throw line. 10.4 seconds left of the first quarter. He knocks it down. Lead is pushed to 14. TJ with the shot clock turned off. Working against Shake Milton. Just crossed half court. 6 on the shot clock. Or 6 on the clock. TJ gets trapped. Kicks. Washington Jr. at the buzzer. And it won't fall. Sixers will go into the break up 14, drop 37 points on the Indiana Pacers' head. And with that being said, Philly, I'm going to need y'all to stand up. Peter Riley in the building. What's up with you, my guy? Andre Tapp said, sit Harden. Whoa. That's a bold take. That's a bold take. Or you mean sit him because he's bad or sit him to let him rest? Big Taz said, Obi Toppin is the future of the NBA. You heard it here first. Yo, listen, I'm sorry. Because Obi Toppin, I thought he was going to be better. And so far he has been, I haven't seen him do much. You know what I mean? Maybe I don't watch enough Knicks games. I don't know, but I haven't seen him do much. As said, they need 2 starters always in. I hear that. That is what Doc Rivers said. Doc Rivers said you would never see between Tobias Harris, Joel Embiid, Tyrese Maxey, and James Harden. Them 4 players, you would never see a lineup without at least 2 of them. That's what he said. Now, he hasn't done it all the time, but we'll see if he does it in the playoffs. Marcus Bell Dixon with the laughing. Holy Obi Toppin. That's what I'm saying. Obi, listen. Obi-Wan Kenobi? Is that who we talking about? I don't know about Obi Toppin. I don't know about that. Seth said the Rays are beating the Baltimore Oilers. Oilers. I can never say their name. I call them Baltimore O. Baltimore. Oh, here we go, though. 96 people in the chat, 81 likes. Let's see how close we can get to 96. If you can't hit it, I understand that. But if you can hit it, it's free. It's easy. It don't cost a thing. I'm ready to see the playoffs. Again, I think the East is going to be tight between what the Bucks can do, the Heat, the Nets, the Sixers, the Celtics, the Raptors. And I'm not sure how I feel about the Bulls or Cavs, but I still think the East in general is going to be real interesting. Listen, just because he had one good game at the end of the season don't mean he's taking over the NBA. Shoot. Furkan Korkmaz had a game or 2 in the NBA that looked good. Furkan has scored 20-plus in a game. What did Obi have his last game? Andre Trapp said, blessed day. Hey, appreciate you for tuning in. Rob 350 said, can I get the wrench? Lost it when I reset my account. Need to check for Gary. I hear you, my guy. I was gonna say, because you used to have the green R. Now you got the brown R or the red R. I'm not sure. I'm colorblind. Kind of. Second quarter starting. Isaiah Jackson, top of the key, looking for a guard. Oh, Matisse with the cookies. Got the steal. Shake on the wing, working against Yorkie. Now he gets the switch. B-ball Paul gonna go up and throw it down with 2 hands. B-ball Paul with the energy. Pacers bringing the ball up. Lance Stevenson gonna go around the screen, working against Matisse. Kicks. O'Shea Brissett drawing the contact and will go to the line for 2. He got the shot up. It was no good. But O'Shea Brissett will take 2 free throws. But look at B-ball Paul go. B-ball pulling, throwing it downtown. You got to love that. Brissett, first shot up, and it is... He rattled that one in. I thought it was going to be no good. Shout out to Brissett. Dominique said, how you get the game? My link is not good. Well, I have cable upstairs. I stream everything downstairs, but I have cable upstairs to do the live play-by-play. So I'm watching on NBC Sports Philadelphia cable. Here we go. Maxey bringing the ball up. Sixers lead is 15. Harris around the screen set by Matisse. He's going to try to get it to Matisse. Stolen by Lance Stevenson. TJ McConnell bringing the ball up. He's going to stop. Pop at the free throw line. No good. Rebounded by Tobias Harris. He brings it up. He's looking top of the key. Kick. Shake. Thought about the 3. Now he's going to reset with 10:55 left for the second. Harris driving in the paint. Using his grown man leverage and gets the and one. Tobias Harris transforming into Busy Bias, goes up with the opposite hand, draws the contact by little TJ. Let's go. And one for Busy Bias. K said Thibault is a defensive menace. That's big facts. Andre Trapp said, now we see a better play with this lineup. Who? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Lance Stevenson around the pick. Oh, stolen by B-Ball Paul. Lance Stevenson went straight to B-Ball Paul, and he got the cookies. Maxey on the wing, going to reset with 15 on the shot clock. He's going to go around the screen set by B-Ball Paul. Maxey looking. He's going to kick it over to Harris. Harris got 9 on the shot clock, spinning, turning. He's going to reset, get it to the big boy. B-Ball Paul, little hook shot, and he's going to be fouled. TJ McConnell guarding B-Ball Paul. Knock it off. Knock it off. Let's go. Will Smith Hand said Joel is a good player, but he sadly plays in Jokic era, so he'll always be in second place. That's ridiculous. The only thing, stop it. Jokic is a better passer. He's not a better scorer. He's not better at the free throw line. He's not better at three. He doesn't have the ball in his hands more. Like, I think Jokic is a great player, but I just don't think, other than passing, I don't see what he does. He rebounds better. But there's a thing about PER. They credit rebounding better than contesting at the line. See, I think that Jokic defense is not that good. I don't think he contests in the paint as much as Embiid does, which allows him to get rebounds. Sixers with another steal. B-Ball Paul is playing hands down defense. Maxey going to kick. Matisse driving in the lane. He's going to reset to Shake. 12 on the shot clock. Shake going to kick it to the corner. B-Ball Paul going baseline. Looking. Maxey with 5 on the clock. Got to put up a shot. Maxey stepping back from the three-point line. No good. Rebounded by the Pacers, but it gets tipped off their foot, and it will be Sixers basketball. Jokic is a great player, but I'm telling you, he's not a better defender. Maybe their three-point shots are even. Maybe Jokic might be a little bit better. Jokic is more efficient, but he doesn't shoot as much as Embiid. But Jokic is a gifted passer. He's not just the best big man passer. He passes better than point guards. I'm going to give you credit where credit's due. But scoring, which I believe is very important in basketball, Embiid. Here we go. Maxey, top of the key, working against Washington Jr., driving, gets the ball swatted. Here comes Yorkie. He's going to kick it over to Isaiah Jackson, and he's going to get the and one. Did he make it? I didn't even see. I looked down 1 second. I didn't see it. Yeah, I know Isaiah Jackson's going to the free throw line. Let me see. Behind the back pass by York, and he gets the foul. No bucket. No bucket for Isaiah Jackson, but he's going to the line for 2. Paul Reed, the guilty party. Joel's the best average player in the league, which is good. What do you mean, most points per game? Or are you saying he's an average player? Just knock it off. Jokic gets a lot of rebounds, but he does not contest at the rim like Joel Embiid. Jokic is more efficient. He gets less double teams too, though. And he gets less usage. When you have less usage, you should be more efficient. Less usage should mean more efficiency. Here we go, back. Oh, my God. Tyrese Maxey with a beautiful pass to Tobias Harris, and he slams it down for 2. 9 minutes and 20 seconds left in the second quarter. York driving, floats it up, and Isaiah Jackson for the Pacers slams it down. Back-to-back dunks. Maxey driving all the way to the rim, gets fouled. Maxey took 3 seconds to go from his inbound to the other court. Look at Maxey with the dime pass. That looked like a Jokic pass right there. And Tobias playing the game we need him to play. Let me just say, Busy Bias needs to step up We need to be calling him Busy Bias, not Tobias Harris. First shot for Maxey is good. Sixers lead increases to 17. Noble King in the building. What's up with you? Seth said he's really not. Marcus Bell said metric stats are overrated. Facts. PER overrates rebounding and steals. Steals are way higher than blocks in PER, and rebounds are higher than a lot of things. Just to let you know. Halliburton going to kick it over to Washington Jr., flips it up over the bigger defender, and he gets it to fall. Off the glass, Washington Jr. Lead cut to 14 or 16. Maxey going to lay it up, and that is good. Tyrese Maxey gets the lay, misses it actually in a tip-in by B-Ball Paul. My bad. I feel like my TV's too far today. York going to pull for a three. No good. Rebounded by the Pacers. Jackson going to reset to Halliburton. Halliburton kicks. Washington Jr. around the double screen, driving in the lane. Ball gets stripped, and it's going to fall to York. York goes up with the left hand and draws the foul. Welcome to the NBA, young boy. Gabe York is going to go up in the air, switch hands, and throw it. Whoo, that was a pretty lay. The Pacers ain't my squad, but I got to call what I see. York goes up, draws the contact, switches hands in midair. Okay, Gabe York, 28 years old. He's 28 and he just got into the NBA? Big Hank said pick up Russell Westbrook for less than a cheesesteak. Nah, we good. Seth said Joel is the GOAT. He a Philly GOAT for sure. Maxey bringing the ball up. He's going to kick it over to Harris. Top of the key, looking. He's going to give it right back to Maxey. Here comes the MVP in the game. Kicks. One more pass. Ball movement looked good around the perimeter. Shake has to step back at the buzzer. Air ball. Matisse gets the tip, and it falls to Maxey. He pulls the three. Bang! Tyrese Maxey, who's second in the NBA for three-point percentage, knocks it down. A three on the other end for York, and that won't fall. Maxey bringing the ball up. He's on the wing. 7 minutes and 45 seconds left for the second. Maxey step back mid-range. Bang! Oh, we can't say bang for nothing but twos, but my goodness, when Tyrese Maxey sees blood, it's about, listen, there's something about this kid. I swear. Listen, I swear to you guys, in 2 years, forget 2 years, by next year, Tyrese Maxey he's going to be making all-star games. I can't say bang for a long two, but I wanted to say bang because the step back was sweet. Maxey be in his bag, and his bag of tricks is long. It's long, like Wednesday. Actually, Tuesday's the longest day for me because I got a lot of stuff I got to do. That's why I can't stream on Tuesdays. Yes? You always taking my money. What if he wakes up? And, all right, tell Marvin to be quiet. My wife, when he says hi to me, to take my money. That's crazy, right? She came up. I said, oh, how you doing? She was like, I don't want to say hi to you. I want to get your debit card. That's messed up. Oh, she tried. I thought she threw something at me. All right, we back. It's a commercial break. Shout out to the 129 people in the chat. Listen, we need 6 more likes. Do we got 6 MVP watchers? Whether you're on Indiana Pacers side or you're on the Philadelphia 76ers side. I like you a little bit better. But at the end of the day, we give respect to every team in the league unless you're the Celtics. Yeah, I mean, I don't like the Celtics. With that being said, hit the like button. It might bring more Pacer fans. It might bring more Sixer fans. It might bring more Jokic fans. It might bring more NBA fans. The like button just lets the YouTube algorithm say, hey, people like the stream. Let's send more people his way. You know what I mean? Vincent in the building said, coming out, I compared Maxey to Hero, who I compared to Beal. So Maxey's showing us we may have Beal already. Listen, I'm telling you, Maxey came into the league shooting 29% from three. This man was a abysmal three-point shooter. Now he's second in the league in percentage. He doesn't take as many as some of the high volume shooters, but Tyrese Maxey got the whole arsenal. He can step back from three. Thank you, Harden. He can shoot the catch and shoot three. Thank you, whoever taught him that. He got the quick first step. He got the lay. He got the floater. He got the mid-range. Maxey's biggest thing he has to work on is defense. Is defense. And he'll get that. Big Hank said Harden has been living on his knee. I don't know what that means. Phillian said, I tried telling you last year Maxey was going to be tough. Hey, shout out to you, bro. Mike said, I hate the Sixers and Celtics equally. That's your prerogative. Will Smith Hand said, Joel, conditioning needs work. This has been his best year for his conditionings, but yes, over his career, it definitely need work. Philly Finest said, I know this isn't basketball related, but I got to say RIP Haskins. Facts. We did that early, and we'll continue to do that. Here we go. Halliburton bringing the ball up. 7 minutes and 30 seconds left for the second. Halliburton pushing the pace, driving, floats it up in the lane. No good. Rebounded by Taylor. Pacers get another opportunity. Shot up for Brissett, and that is in and out. No good. Brissett started cheering, and then he said, What? It didn't go in? I'm just kidding. Maxey bringing the ball up. Here comes Embiid. He finds Harris. A little ball movement at the perimeter. Maxey driving, floats up a tough shot, and that won't fall. Here come the Pacers. Buddy Hield kicks. Washington Jr. all the way to the rim. No good. But a foul on Tobias Harris sends Washington Jr. to the free throw line. Wesley said, y'all hating on Maxey? Huh? Somebody really comes in the stream and says, y'all hating on Maxey? Oh, no. Just because Wesley G. The only person hating on Maxey is Big Task at Hand. And he's a Knicks fan. Don't listen to that guy. Schnock it off. Schnock it off. Philly Tress said Harden is 1 for 6. Rob 350 in the building. Bill is better than Harden, obviously. At scoring, yes, he's not a better facilitator, but a better overall player. I agree. At this point, I agree. Here we go. Harris on the wing, looking, trying to find the MVP. Got him. Turn around, kicks it back. Shea gonna make the pass. Harden driving, lays it up, and gets the bucket. He heard us talking, so Harden had to score. Here come the Pacers bringing the ball up fast. Brissett gonna go right to the rim with the left hand. My bad for hitting the chairs. I didn't think the Pacers were gonna push the pace like that. Left hand layup for O'Shea Brissett. Harden bringing the ball up, spinning. Double team comes, he kicks. Embiid at the elbow. He'll pull up, and that is automatic. That is automatic for Embiid. If you put one guy on him, that's not good enough. Here we go. Halliburton bringing the ball up, going to go around the screen. He'll pull up close to the elbow. No good. High bounce. Rebounded by the Sixers. Harden slowing it down. At the logo, kicks. Shake, driving. He'll put it up. A fadeaway floater. No good. Gets his own rebound. Misses again. And it's going to be Pacers ball. Brissett going to kick. Halliburton got Harden to beat. Kicks. Washington Jr. for 3, and he knocks it down. Pacers cut the lead to, 18. Hey, last time we had a 20-point lead. Pacers came back in the third quarter. We'll see what happens this game. Embiid loses the ball, going to find Harden. Harden dancing, working against Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield gets the steal. No, it goes right back to Harden, and a foul on the Sixers. They're going to say that either Harden or Embiid pushed off. Oh, whoa. I'm losing my touch. I need to take a sip of water. Can't talk right. Yeah, Maxey was 29% coming out of college at the three-point line. Now he's second in percentage in the NBA. He improved so much. I shine in the building. What's going on with you, my guy? MVP for sure. Andre Trapp said, who hating on Maxey? Nobody should be hating on Maxey. This guy should be in the conversation for most improved player. Remember, Doc Rivers didn't even give this guy minutes in the playoffs last year. Seth said Sixers are on fire. I'm with you on that. Wesley said he couldn't shoot threes. I agree. Vincent said RIP D. Haskins. Facts. Here we go. Buddy Hield shooting free throws. 5 minutes and 16 seconds left for the second quarter. Hield going to put the first one up. He's taking his good old time shooting them. And it is good. But whoa, we got ourselves a... Whoa. He made the free throw, but they stopped it mid-free throw. The bucket don't count. What happened? It's not a shooting foul. They're in the bone. I don't know what the... Come on, referees. Get it together. What's wrong with you guys? Philly fans in Florida said you need some crown, Mike. Oh, that always helps. But listen, doing the live play-by-play, like a lot of people who do live play-by-play, because I heard other people do it, they don't say everything that happens. They take breaks. Like when the guy's bringing the ball up the court, when they're doing the picks and screens, they take breaks there. You know Philly Mike never stops talking on the screen. When I'm done talking here, I read the chat. And after you talk so much, you do get tongue twisted. Even the announcers on the TV or on YouTube, they take breaks. They'll say like, just Harden, pass, shoot. I say everything. He's going to step back, reset. 11 on the shot clock. Harden, dancing, working, kicks. Embiid thought about the three. Now he's going to give it to the corner. Danny Green, no good. Tipped out to Harden. He's at the top of the key, going to fish it to Danny Green again. And I thought about tongue twisted. Bang, no, let's go. I was thinking about tongue twisting as I said that. Halliburton going to kick it over to Hield. Hield thought about it. Now he's going to kick it over to Taylor. A lot of ball movement going around, shot up, and it is good for Washington. No, that's Brissett. See, now I'm really second-guessing myself. Harden around the screen at the elbow. Flips it over to Isaiah Joe in the game for the first time. Good to see him get some minutes. He goes backdoor, and Embiid with the dime. Isaiah Joe gets his first two of the game. 4 minutes and 10 seconds left for the second. Buddy Hield working against Isaiah Joe. Crossing. Now he's going to step back. ISO. He don't want it. He's going to give it to Brissett. Washington going to give it right back to Brissett, and he goes right at Embiid and draws the foul. Embiid had his hands up. He don't like the call, but O'Shea Brissett not as scared of the big man. But look at that pass from Embiid. Sweet Lord. That looked like a Jokic pass. Let me find out my guy got that Jokic pass. SG Eagle said, is Bias busy today? He was getting busy earlier. SM said, I can't defend Harden no more. I hear you. I can't defend him much either. I'm not going to poo-poo on him until I see more poo-poo in the playoffs, but I can't defend him. Will Smith Hand said, hey, Philly Mike, did you hear Jokic is the first player in NBA history to have 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 500 assists in a season? Yes. But when hold on, I'm gonna talk to you about that in a second. Harden, top of the key, gonna kick it over to Matisse. He finds Embiid, and he gets the easy lay. You can't body up Embiid. He's just too strong. Halliburton bringing the ball up for the Pacers. 3 minutes and 35 seconds left. He's gonna go around the screen, kick. Hield thought about the three. Now he's gonna go against Isaiah Joe, posting him up. Turnaround fade away for Hield, and that won't fall. Harden bringing the ball up for the Sixers. Top of the key. Going to go around the pick. Nope. He's going to ISO. Harden looking, crossing, kicking. Danny Green thought about the three in the corner. Driving baseline kicks. Embiid in the lane. Loses the ball. And it's going to go to the Pacers. Embiid tried to bring it downtown. Couldn't do it. Washington Jr. 4-3. That won't fall. Long rebound. Recovered by the Pacers. Taylor knocks down the three. No. In and out for the Pacers again, but another opportunity. Halliburton going to kick. Brissett in the lane. Flips. Washington Jr. another three. And this time he gets the friendly bounce. And it goes in. Timeout taken by the Philadelphia 76ers. Let's go back to that comment that Will Smith's Hand said. I think that's incredible. It's a great stat. It's a great stat. And again, Jokic is the better rebounder. I do think Embiid don't get as many rebounds as Jokic because of his willingness to play defense and contest shots rather than get Embiid rebounds. But it is what it is, right? It's still a stat. There's a similar stat going around. Russell Westbrook, a couple years ago, was the first player in NBA history to have 2,000 points, 800 rebounds, and 800 assists. So, yes, you're saying 800 rebounds? Well, Jokic got 200 more rebounds. 500 assists. Westbrook had 300 more assists. So, 2,000 points, 800 rebounds, 800 assists. First time that's ever been done. And Russell Westbrook finished 5th that year on the MVP voting. Now, the last time a center, right? The NBA is all about changing the script, right? Three-pointers weren't that important last year. Back in Michael Jordan's day, you didn't see everybody knocking down threes. The game has changed. Centers are now coming back to being able to do everything. They're not coming back, are able to do everything, right? Jokic is a representation of the new age center. He can pass, he can shoot, he can do whatever. However, the last time a center led the league in scoring, the last time a center led the league in scoring, he won the MVP. And that was the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. The thing I love about Joel Embiid's game is he can come out to the perimeter and play like Jokic or like a guard. Let's say he can shoot the threes like guard. He can shoot the mid-range like a guard. He can shoot the fadeaway like a guard. But when in doubt, don't sleep on his bruiserness, his Shaquille O'Neal type game where he just throws his 300-pound body around and gets what he wants. And oh, by the way, if you fouled Shaq, he might miss it. You foul Embiid, 80+% free throw shooter. And for those who say Embiid gets all these free throws and blah blah blah, I mean he goes from a guard to a dominant center. It's hard to guard. It honestly is, just like Shaq was. Here we go. Maxey bringing the ball up. Sixers lead is larger than life. Maxey looking. He's going to kick it around the perimeter. Now they're going to try to get it to Embiid, and it's stolen by the Pacers. Harden with a sluggish pass. Halliburton at the logo. 2 minutes and 19 seconds left of the second quarter. Kicks. Taylor thought about the three. Driving. Left hand over Embiid. No good. Look at that defense. Harden bringing the ball up. He's going to kick it over to Harris. Harris at the elbow. Back to the basket against York. Bigger. Using his size advantage. Goes over. Hits that fadeaway. No good. Rebounded by the Pacers. Gabe York bringing the ball up for the Pacers. Going to kick it over to Washington Jr. Some passing around the perimeter for the Pacers. Halliburton kicks. Washington in the lane. Floats it up. And that is good. Shout out to Washington Jr. for the tough shot over Tyrese Maxey. Sixers bringing the ball up. They're going to kick it to Embiid. Embiid one-on-one, too easy. Lays it up with the left hand. You cannot put one guy on Joel Embiid. Sixers lead is 18. Halliburton, crossing, dancing, floating, and that will fall. Tyrese Halliburton just floating it over the smaller defender. Here comes Harden bringing the ball up. 1 minute and 8 seconds left. Maxey, top of the key, some ball movement. Isaiah Joe for three, and that won't fall. Pacers to bring the ball up. He's on the wing. Going to go around the screen. Washington looking, laying it up with the right hand. Too smooth. The Sixers defense just fell asleep the last couple plays. The Pacers got whatever they want in the paint. Whatever they want in the paint. Harden, top of the key, working. He's going to give it over to Embiid. Embiid at the elbow, working against Isaiah Jackson. Double team comes. And Embiid trying to get rid of it. Looking, throws it across court. Too high. Isaiah Joe can't jump. And it will be a turnover on the Sixers. Mike, that is the stupidest comment I ever heard. He won't be a top 10 center in the 90s. You crazy. First of all, centers don't even know how to come outside and play defense. Big body centers guard other big body centers. They stayed in the paint. If a center came out to the three-point line to guard Embiid, he'll put him in the blender. If one of them old school centers comes to the elbow to guard Embiid, pump fake, go to the rim. If they stay back, mid-range all day. The old centers, they didn't have a mid-range. Just knock it off. Embiid can bang with the best of them. You crazy. There's no back-in-the-day center who's more skilled. Maybe more dominant, not more skilled. Harden looking, he got 3 on the shot clock, dancing against Gabe York. Step back 3 for Harden, in and out. No good. No good. Halftime is it is good. I'm glad the conversations are starting because I got to continue to play-by-play, but yeah, some of y'all are starting to say some unconscious stuff. Like, listen, what Will Smith Hand is saying, he's not going way off the mark. He's trying to make he's trying to say that Jokic is the MVP over Embiid. And for somebody saying that, I'm not like, are you stupid? Nikola Jokic has a case for the MVP because he's that good of a player. If you tell me Jokic is the MVP, I'm not going to say you're stupid. If you tell me Giannis is the MVP, I'm not going to say you're stupid. If you tell me Embiid is the MVP, I'm not going to say you're stupid. There's cases for all 3 of them. Legit cases. I just think maybe I am biased, but me trying to take my bias out, which I do at times, I just think that being a dominant scorer, leading your team in usage, being a guy, centers are not supposed to have the ball in their hand all the time. Jokic does. He creates from it. Embiid don't got the players around him to always create from it. He has to put it in his basket himself. So any of them is good. But for someone to say that Embiid wouldn't be good back in the day, he got the weight and the strength to bang with the big boys. And ain't none of them big boys stepping out. Listen, I love Shaq to death. But if Shaq comes to mid-range land, what is Joel Embiid going to put him in the blender? Now, if Embiid tries to post up Shaq might throw that. He might. Philly Trez, appreciate you for tuning in, my guy. iShine said, I hear you, bro. Brandon said Embiid would be great in any eras. That's what I'm saying. Key in the building. What's up with you? Will Smith said before Joel crosses the street, he has to ask Marc Gasol if it's okay. There was a time in early in Embiid's career where Marc Gasol gave him fits. That's facts. Then Embiid's game grew. He's in his prime now. I don't care if you go now. Embiid's in his prime now. If Marc Gasol was in his, could go back a couple years, I would love to see the matchup now. Embiid was young. He was definitely less conditioned then. I'm not saying Embiid is in the greatest shape of any NBA player, but he's in the greatest shape of his life. Kay said, it's too close to call. The season ain't over yet. We got 2 games. Shout out to everybody in the building. We got 144 people in here. If you haven't hit that like button, hit it. Listen, though. Listen, for all the grown, whether you're 15, 16, 25, 30, 45, 50, 55, 60, today's man needs to be groomed. If you going out and when you coming home, if you about to have a little bit fun, you better be cleaned up wherever you are. They got the smell goods. They got the lawnmower 4.0. I'm telling you, save cutting technology. Listen, go to manscaped.com. Use promo code PhillyMike. You get 20% off and free shipping. I'm telling you. The ladies love it. Ladies love it. The smell goods, the lotions, the fragrances, the cleanup. And listen, you can't hurt yourself with this. You don't gotta be patient. Let's go. Will Smith said, Philly Mike, you can't score 0 points in the game. Yes. And if he would have did that this year, I would have threw his MVP chance out. You're right. I would have threw it out. It happened in his career, but it wasn't this year. New year, new stats. Backyard Bird Podcast channel member said, yo, y'all hit that like button. If you're a fan, hit the subscribe. Yeah, Sixer fans hit subscribe and like. Pacer fans, I've been giving you props. NBA fans, I've been giving you. Listen, I'll take the criticism. The stupid comments I just can't handle. But if you say the Sixers stink, that's your opinion. You think Embiid's not the thing, we going to talk about it. And that's what halftime is for. The play-by-play is for the play-by-play, but halftime is to get some stuff out. Will Smith said, I like how you dipped off the MVP talking and had a yeah, I got to do. But I'm telling you, though, look, listen, one thing is about, look, I'm not just promoting this because they're sponsoring me. I'm telling you, you know, I keep the beard up here. But listen, you know what I mean? You work long hours. You come home, you know what I mean? I'm telling you, they got everything you need. If you one of them people who don't like to take your shoes off because, you know what I mean? They got the foot dusting and everything. I'm trying to tell you. Keep today's man groomed. And you don't got to get just this. There's plenty of stuff there. Go check it out. Use promo code Philly Mike. Rodan said, Philly Mike, what's the deal? We got to get all the way on point for the playoffs. My team been scaring me at times. They have. Listen, if you believe in Harden, cool. If you don't believe in Harden, I can't change your mind. Harden has not showed enough down the stretch for me to try to argue in his favor. I'm not fully giving up on him yet. Philly Mike holds out hope until the end, but when the end is near, I tell you, I just don't think it's near yet. I think that the East is tight. I think if it's a one-game sample size, who knows what can happen. But in a 7-game series, I think we can get it together a little bit. Brandon said Embiid was the MVP about 70% of the season. Philly just couldn't beat top teams down the final month of the season. Jokic had worse teammates with Murray and Porter out. Well, the way people look at Harden, the way people are saying, listen, James Harden is shooting 30% from the field. Listen to this real quick. For everybody saying James Harden's here, which helped Joel Embiid, let's be honest. The reason I can't try to talk up Harden is because he shot 30-something% from the field for the majority of these games. You can argue a case that Harden has hurt Embiid if you really want to, but let me get into this. Let's just talk about the whole season. Do you know that Nikola Jokic is under 500 against playoff teams? I don't hear nothing. I know I'm the only one that can talk on the mic. That's why I didn't hear nothing. Nikola Jokic is under 500 when going against playoff teams. That's a fact. Sixers might just be under. There are a couple games on 500. Either Sixers are 500, a little over, or maybe a little under, but we're not like Jokic. We did lose some games down the stretch, though. That could have changed it. Rock the Artist said, that's a shame what happened to Dwayne Haskins. You read about that. D-Train said, dude, in a world where the Tide Pod challenge existed, I promise you some out here can find a way to hurt themselves even with that trimmer. You got to see the trimmer, bro. Like you can't. You can't. But listen, going across your family jewels, you're like, ooh. You know what I mean? I ain't mad at it, but you're right, D-Train. This world is not meant for this. This new generation is wild. They always find a way. And listen, I got kids. I'm trying to keep my kids somewhat, what is it called? A common sense smart? Somewhat common sense smart. Andrew, what's going on with you? Philly fans in Florida said without Embiid, Sixers don't make the playoffs. Case closed. That's true, but we could probably say that for Jokic, too. Ray said everyone acting like Embiid doesn't get a majority of his points from free throw line, and he's the only one capable of getting rebounds. So what are you saying? If you don't want Joel Embiid at the free throw line, play defense without fouling him. Listen, See, you guys want to talk about one side of the thing. If a guy's not that good, play defense on him. Contest. Box him out. Block him. Steal the ball. Why do you got to foul? Part of the reasons why you got to foul Joel Embiid is because of this. One play, he's shooting a fadeaway on you. He's Euro stepping and laying it up. Next play, he's bullying you down low. With that being said, when you are on your back feet, backpedaling, you don't know what Joel Embiid going to do. Is he going to be the finesse guy, or is he going to slam it on you? And that's why defenders got to foul. A 7'2", 280-pound guy Euro stepping and slamming it in your face. You don't know what to do. You don't know what to do. The reason Embiid gets similar foul calls to Shaquille O'Neal is because in Shaquille O'Neal's era, they didn't know what to do with him. And guess what? In this era, nobody knows what to do with Embiid for different reasons. Stop fouling him. He's not that good. He's only a top 10 player because he goes to the free throw line. Stop fouling him. Stop it. Just knock it off. I mean, what are we really saying here? If he's not that good, don't send him to the line. Send him to the line, that's 80+%. Let's go. You know what? I can't wait for the playoffs. Playoffs need to start, man. I'm tired of talking. I just want to see whether we lose or not. Because if we lose, I'm going to come on here and say what I got to say. And then I need to see the big changes, whether it's Coach, Harris, maybe even Harden got to go at this point. But there's one player that will not go. Oh, I lied. Two players that will never leave the Sixers. And that is Tyrese Maxey and Joel bleeping Embiid. First time a center wins the scoring title in the NBA since the Diesel and Hall of Famer. Just knock it off. Whenever he puts up any shot, he throws his hands up and moans for a foul. He does that sometimes. Have you been watching today's game? Have you been watching today's game? He didn't do the, oh. He didn't do that. Not once. They just can't stop him. It's too easy for him. Sean said, y'all being too hard on Harden. Y'all knew his prime has passed before the trade. I mean, I've been right down the middle. I've been as fair as possible. As fair as possible. Top Boy Brand said most dominant player in the league. Facts. In a league where there's a... Facts. Backyard Bird Podcast said, sounds like a bunch of kids. It's not fair. He's too... Oh, my gosh. I got to play this now.
They're all gonna laugh at you.
Yo, stop it. Stop it. They're all going to laugh at you when you say stuff like that. Come on, Ray. He a Celtics fan, and I would love to match up with the Celtics second round. I would love to match up with the Celtics in the second round. I would love it. I would love it. Brandon said Maxey is good, but he's a scorer, not a passer. Philly needs a point guard. Well, for as bad as James Harden is being as a scorer, he's still a gifted passer. Right? He's still a gifted passer. He's just been horrendous scoring the basketball. He can't blow by nobody. He can't get up off the ground. He don't got a mid-range. And he's shooting poor from the three-point line. But he still can dish the ball. D-Train said, honestly, we should have never let Butler walk. It all goes back to that. That is facts. At the end of the day, we should have seen through the fraudness, as my guy DJ Eastwood says, of Ben Simmons. We should have never catered to Brett Brown. We should have Butler on the squad. A dog. A gamer. A guy who does what needs to be done. You need him to pass. You need him to play defense. He does it. You need him to go to the lane. He does it. You need him to shoot. Every once in a while, he can get hot from the 3 too. Will Smith said Embiid had a tummy ache, couldn't get it done. And it's funny, with a tummy ache, he took the Toronto Raptors to Game 7. Do you hear how you're talking? This man was sick, and he took the Toronto Raptors to Game 7. He had the best plus or minus throughout the whole thing. He had a better plus minus than Kawhi and every other Raptor. I don't want to hear it. ZTV said, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. James going nut up in the playoffs. Like, not do good or do good? I don't know what you mean by that one. Top Boy Brand said, I think we've been playing strategic with James, and the rest of the guys have been getting involved more. We'll see. No, I don't know. Harden doesn't look like he can score. Doesn't look like he can score. Case of the haters is really hating. Hey, I love it. I love it. Second half about to start. Ray said, I'm just here messing with you. Hey, it's all love. Look, at the end of the day, even if, sports, this is how I talk about sports. If you are an opposing team, I don't want you to be nice. I love a little trash talk. I love a little trash talk. Sometimes we get a little bit out of hand, but all we got to do, that's it. At the end of the day, all you got to do is say it's all good, and I say the same thing. Sports is like you can get in a little heated debate, but nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. I love the back and forth. Here we go. Sixers get a steal to open the game, and Maxi's going to go up and slam it down with two hands. Great way to start the second half of the game. Halliburton bringing the ball up. He's going to go around the screen set by Jackson. Kicks. TJ McConnell pulls up from the paint. No good. Rebounded by Joel Embiid. ZTV said he always kills regular season and then playoffs falls off. I hear you. We'll see what happens. And since he's sucking in the regular season, maybe it's a switch. Maybe we switched. This looks like Harden in the postseason. Here we go. Harden on the wing, going to kick it over to Embiid. He gives it right back to Harden. Ball movement around the top of the key. Maxey driving, floats it up, gets the bucket. Tyrese Maxey with the first 4 points of the third quarter. Halliburton bringing the ball up, driving, kicks. Isaiah Jackson goes over Embiid, no good. Again, Embiid with back-to-back rim contests. No buckets. Harden dancing at the top of the key, looking. Two-man game. He's going to flip it across court to Harris. Harris in the lane. Mid-range jumper. No good. Rebounded by little T.J. McCollum. He brings it up, working against Danny Green. And he'll pull up, fading away from the baseline. And that is good for T.J. McConnell. Here we go. Tyrese Maxey stepping back. Maxey crossing. Going to go around the screen. Looking. Now he's going to kick it over to Embiid. Embiid pumping. Now he's going to flip it over to Harden. Harden finds Danny Green down in a dunker spot. Beautiful pass by James Harden. The one thing he still can do is pass the ball. Stolen by Danny Green. Harden pushing the pace. Almost lost the ball just dribbling. Maxey on the wing. Driving in the lane. Right hand too easy. And the Sixers come out with a fire attack. Woo! The lead is back up to 18 points. 6 point out. I don't even know what I'm talking about. 8-2 run in the third quarter to start. Timeout taken by the Pacers. Sixers back up 18. Loyal Bird said, how do haters torture themselves? I can't even read. How do haters torture themselves? A scoring title first year without Ben. Who's supposed to be detrimental? Talk about it, Loyal Bird. Beat that chest. Let's go. Hit that like button if you like the stream and it's a back and forth. Paul Trippy said, watch Pacers with this. They're going to come back? We'll see. Mike said Shaq, Duncan, he's Robinson, Morning, Ewing, be better than Embiid. That's facts. Olajuwon. None of them will come out to the perimeter and guard Embiid. All the guys you said are used to playing defense with another guy posting them up. Ewing, Olajuwon, Robinson, all are used to putting their elbow on somebody's back and blocking when they go up for a hook shot. They're not used to having centers dribble like this. They're not used to it. What are you talking about? Just because you're saying, oh, they were strong in the paint. The game is different. They got to bring. The only person that you just named that actually dribbled the ball up the court is Shaq. Shaq was that guy who can handle the ball a little bit. My man would run the floor, grab a rebound, and look like a big-ass point guard dribbling the ball up the court. But at the end of the day, the game changed. Ain't none of them big boys coming out to the perimeter to guard Embiid. You gonna let him shoot wide open every time? He's 40% almost. That's 4 out of 10. I'll take it. Will Smith said Jokic Nation is taking over the Philly Talk podcast. Nah, they not. You got like 4 of them in there. You got like 4 people. We got 134 people watch. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Y'all think y'all taking over right now? I want everybody to write who they think the MVP is. Giannis, Jokic, or Embiid. We got 140 people. Some people don't talk. Some people just listen. But let me hear you guys say it. Everybody in the chat write Embiid, Jokic, or Giannis. Let me see what y'all say. Let's see who wins. Let me see who wins. Let me see who wins. Here we go. TJ McConnell bringing the ball up. Danny Green Garden. He's at the logo. 9 minutes and 47 seconds. They're going to kick. Halliburton on the wing. Trying to go around the screen. They're going to reset to TJ. TJ driving, floating it up, and almost slammed in by Isaiah Jackson. Here come the Sixers. Maxey on the wing, going to reset. Oh, looks like Embiid's winning so far. Look like Embiid winning by a lot. They're going to give it to Embiid. Back behind the pass. I'm trying to do too many things at once. Harris going to kick. Harden. Another pass. Danny Green from the corner. No good. Embiid with the rebound. And Embiid fouled. He will go to the line for 2. Did he throw his hands up and say, oh? No. He's too big. He's too strong. And as I said, listen, shout out to the people. See, some people just watch the show and just chill back. You know what I mean? Sipping on their drink. They're not in the conversation talking and talking and talking. Some people talk, some people watch. But when you try to say that Jokic Nation taking over the Philly Talk podcast, no sirree, Bob. I can't even see Jokic's name in it. The only person typing Jokic is Swill Smith Hand. Hey, I'm just trying to say. I'll just say it. It looked like, and we finally got a Giannis. Shout out to Jeffrey. All right, now let's get back to calling the game. TJ bringing the ball up. He's crossing half court. Sixers lead by 20. 9 minutes left of the third quarter. TJ driving, floating it up for Jackson, and he's going to slam it down with one hand. Isaiah Jackson with the one-hand alley-oop slam. Harden going to walk it up slowly. He's going to dish it off to Maxey. He's at the logo. Sixers setting up a play. Now they give it to Harden. Green trying to find the MVP, and he does. He's at the elbow. Working against Isaiah Jackson. Double team starts to creep over. Harden thought about the 3. Now he pulls it. No good. He's second-guessing himself at this point. Here we go. Healed. Corner 3. And that is good. It rattles in. And the Pacers cut the lead a little. 8:22 left of the third quarter. Harden bringing it up. He has been horrendous trying to score the basketball. Embiid gets the ball too deep. If you get the ball to Embiid too deep, it's an easy bucket. He hits the ground, no call. Here we go. Brissett going to lay it up with the left hand and draw the foul. Jose Brissett finishing at the rim for the Pacers. Shout out to the Indiana Pacer fans in the chat. Hopefully, y'all get something together. You got a couple young pieces. Let's see what happens. Loyal Burr said Joel Embiid with a bullet. IBM Brown said Will Smith Hand looking for the help in the chat. He trying to phone a friend. My man, I got 3 lifelines. My man said, ask the audience. My man was like, can I use the phone? Can I use the ask the audience? Tyrese Maxey. He'll pull up for 3. No good. It was blocked a little bit. And we're going to get a foul. Danny Green off-ball foul will be Pacers ball. My man said, He tried to phone a friend first when he was talking to Brandon. Then Brandon changed. Then he was trying to use the 50-50 lifeline. And he was like, let me ask an audience. Let me ask the audience. Here we go. Buddy Hield, top of the key, going to drive, float it up, and that is nothing but the bottom of the net for Buddy Hield. He has turned it up a little bit in the second half. Harris on the wing. He's going to reset for the Sixers. Top of the key. Gives it over to Embiid. Embiid crossing, stepping back, trying to find a guard. He does. Maxey around the screen, in the lane. He's going to kick it out to Harden for three. Bang! James Harden knocks down the three. Pacers pushing the pace. And Brissett is already fouled. I didn't play the applause because I saw as soon as Harden knocked down that bang three, the Pacers within 2 seconds was already laying the ball up. That's crazy how quick the NBA has got. Will Smith said, I know Brandon straight turned on me. That's what I'm saying, man. My man's trying to get them lifelines. I ain't mad at it. He said, my man was like, I think it was what? Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, right? They can ask the audience, phone a friend, and do to where they take 2 of the questions off. Oh Lord, this is crazy. This is crazy. Shout out to y'all though. It'd be fun. And if this is a playoff game, I wouldn't be able. We can only talk on the commercial breaks. Because if it's a playoff game or this is an early regular season game, we in the zone. Harris gonna give it to Embiid at the free throw line. He's gonna kick. Harden driving, trying to put it up with his left hand, and it is good. James Harden with 5 points in the last 45 seconds. He heard y'all. Brissett wide open in the corner, and he knocks it down. O'Shea Brissett. I like his game a little bit. I didn't really watch him at all. Might be a nice little bench piece for the Pacers if they get their guys back. Reezy said Harden really started real good with the Sixers. Now he's I hear you. 6 minutes and 37 seconds left. They're going to dip it down to Embiid. Maxey on the wing goes right back to Embiid. He's going to dish it out. Harden for 3. And that is in and out. Come on, James. Embiid gets the rebound. He's going to put it up, and that is no good. Rebounded by Brissett. Danny Green harassing, and a foul called on Danny Green. Pacers coming back. Pacers only down by what, 12? Shot up for Tyrese Halliburton, and the lead is down to 10. 20-point lead cut down to 10. You know what else happens to the Sixers? We run out of gas. The Sixers are a team that run out of gas. We run out of gas. I think the only player who don't run out of gas is Tyrese Maxey. We running out of gas. Oh, shit. It's 2:30 and I'm tired. That's crazy. Justin said, let's go. Pacers need y'all to hit 109. Shout out to you. Joanne Desir said, terrible. Marcus Bell Dixon said, lazy defense. I hear you. That's what I'm saying. I think the Sixers have a problem playing up to par for 4 quarters. They are a really good, they become good in spurts. But there's, as good as we are in spurts, we have bad spurts too. B-Ball Bully, what's up with you? Justin said, let's go Pacers, single digits. J-Wo said, pace kills the Sixers. Facts. When any team starts playing with pace, it kills us. IBM Brown said, you said that before, Mike. Sixers run out of gas. Facts, but why? I mean, it's just the way. I mean, Danny Green, older. James Harden, older. And even Joel Embiid, when you ask him to rebound, to run, to score as much as he does, I mean, the dude is 7'2", 280. I think Embiid is in the best shape of his career, but that doesn't mean necessarily he's in tip-top shape. It's just, it's hard. It's hard. He's 7'2", almost 300. And the amount of effort he puts on the defensive side, rebounding, hustling, diving for loose balls, hitting the ground, fadeaways, dunks, being fouled 100 times, right? When you getting hit up all the time, I don't know, but we got to be able to play 4 quarters. Spurts. Shout out to my guy Fitbox in the building. Here we go. Phillies today at 4 o'clock. Interesting. Will Smith Hand said the Sixers lack athleticism. Y'all need Maxey to really step up. And I think he will. I think he'll answer the bell, to say the least. Here we go. 6 minutes and 12 seconds left on the third quarter. Here we go. Maxey going to bring the ball up. Here we go. Harden at the logo, working against TJ McConnell. He's going to go around the screen. Harden dishes it to Embiid. Free throw jumper, automatic. Embiid with the mid-range, and he looks good. He said, I heard you talking about my conditioning, Mike. I'm about to throw down in the third and fourth. Healed, looking for Halliburton. He finds him. He's going to go around the screen. Halliburton gets the switch on Harris. Driving in the lane, floats it up with the right, draws the foul. Tyrese Halliburton will go to the line for 2. Terrell said, Mike, I really like your live better than the rest because you actually talk to the people, bro. Much love. Hey, we try to do everything, man. I appreciate y'all, And it's hard because not only do I talk to you guys, I also say everything possible on the floor. Everything possible that's going on in the game. So I'm telling you, when you talk for almost 3 hours straight without no stopping, and you hear sometimes how fast I got to talk because of the pace, it's easy to get tongue twisted. I've been getting better at it, but sometimes you just need to go and just gather yourself. I appreciate y'all, though. Even the haters, y'all can drink the haterade, and I ain't mad at the game. Here we go, Maxey. Going to dish it over to Harden. He's going to bring it down slowly. TJ McConnell trying to meet him at the half-court line. Embiid trying to set the screen. Harden driving all the way. Stripped by TJ. Here come the Pacers. 3-on-1. Ball gets tipped off the foot. Kick ball. It's going to stay Pacers ball. Embiid don't like the call. I thought it went off a Pacers player's foot. Philly fan D said, busy this morning. How they playing today? Well, we are playing the Pacers. We had a 20-point lead. They brought it down to 10. We've been a little sluggish the third quarter, but we'll see where it goes. Halliburton, top of the key, driving on Matisse, going to kick it over to Jackson. Jackson finds Buddy Hield. He's going to lob it up to Taylor, and he's able to gather the ball one hand and still not slam it, but drop it in with 2 hands. That was a very athletic play for Isaiah Jackson. Embiid looking for a guard. He finds Harden. Harden stripped. It will stay Sixers ball. He's looking for a foul, but why wouldn't he be? He always looking for a foul. Wow, look at the athleticism of Isaiah Jackson. Catches it all the way out here, able to gather it, put it up, and still get the bucket. Heel with a nice pass. Here we go. 4 minutes and 57 seconds left. Isaiah Jackson, 14 points, 5 rebounds. Embiid calling for the ball. Triple team comes on Embiid. He's looking, kicking, and it's stolen by the Pacers. Washington Jr. pushing the pace. York going to kick it over to Brissett for 3, and he knocks it down, and the Pacers are coming back. Doc Rivers at his... There goes good old Doc. Good old Sixers. 5-point lead. 12-2 run in the last 2 minutes. 12-2 run, stripped, but a foul is called on TJ McCollum. Yo, let me just say this. Harden be losing the ball way too much now. Transition defense was poop on that possession. Here we go. Maybe it's the Sixers that make me on nowadays. Here we go. Harden, top of the key. Going to try to kick it across court to Maxey. He finds Embiid. Embiid at the 3-point line. Step back. Bang! Joel Embiid with the step back 3. TJ McConnell pushing the pace. He's going to pull up a fadeaway from the baseline. No good. Harden looking. Crossing the half-court line. Top of the key. Going to go around the Embiid screen. He's going to step back and reset. He got the switch. Isaiah Jackson, the center, guard, and Harden. He's about to dance with him. Harden dancing, driving all the way, lays it up, and that is good. Well, finally, James Harden blew by a player, and it had to be a center. Finally, he looked a little bit faster, maybe like 11 miles per hour. No, I'm just kidding. Let me not do him like that. Martin Lynch said, we stink. Joanne said, Harden can't be playing like this in the playoffs. I agree with you. Ray said, see Embiid moaning again. Why you talking about him moaning? Come on now. Blue City Empire, RIP, D. Haskins, facts. SM said they will give me diabetes. I hear you on that. Andre Trapp with the OMG. Will Smith said, look at the Pacers. They're knocking at the door now. They were. A little nice run by the Sixers. Embiid step back. Justin Williams said, let's go Pacers. I'm calling it. We're going to see. We will see. 150 people in the chat. Listen, if you haven't hit that like button, hit it. We are here every single Sixers game. So if you are a Sixer fan, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. If you're a Pacer fan or an NBA fan, just hit the like button. But if you just like coming in here and hearing Philly Mike talk about the Sixers, you can hit the subscribe button too. Whether you like to come in and hate on us or come in and support us. It is what it is. It is what it is. Ethan said, what the heck is happening? I don't know, but when Doc Rivers the coach, you see it. Here we go. Washington Jr. kicks to the corner, Hield, driving baseline. Now he's going to reset. Washington going to give it right back to Hield. Harden playing some press defense, trying to get the ball out of Hield's hand. He's looking for a player from the Pacers, going to throw it up, and it's stolen by the Sixers. Embiid bringing the ball down the court, going to kick it over to Harden. Top of the key pass. Matisse Thybulle for three. No good. Rebounded by the Pacers. 10-point ball game. 3 minutes and 15 seconds left of the third quarter. Washington driving. Left hand over Embiid. No good. Rebounded by the Pacers. Taylor going to go up over Embiid and get the bucket. Taylor not afraid of the moment. And he's on the board. Here we go. Maxey bringing the ball down. Going to kick. Harden. Around the screen. Kicks. Embiid goes up and slams it down with two. Once he gets deep, it's over. Game over. Halliburton trailing by 10. Driving in the lane. Kicks it out. Stolen by Matisse Thybulle. Embiid bringing the ball up himself. He's going to kick to the corner. Maxey thought about it, working against Washington Jr. Maxey going to give it to the MVPIID. He's at the elbow, working against a smaller defender. Double teams come, and a kick ball on Tyrese Halliburton. X-Man said once again, Paul Reed plays well and can't be found now. Talk about it. Paul Reed came in the game. He'll probably come in right now. Paul Reed's about to come in actually now, though. Or not now. When Embiid sits, Paul Reed will come in. He played with a lot of intensity, though. A lot of intensities. Shaking the game for Harden. Embiid at the elbow, gets the ball up and gets the bucket. He looking for a foul call. They drug his hand down, no call. Halliburton pushing the pace, bringing the ball in the lane, and he's going to be fouled. We are going to get a blocking foul on the Sixers. No. Offensive charge? Isaiah Joe able to get in front of Tyrese Halliburton and draw the offensive charge. Halliburton don't like the call, but Philly Mike is saying, I'd like the call. First NBA center with, I didn't read it. Oh, my goodness. Embiid pulls up, and he is fouled. They're grabbing his hand. Stop grabbing my guy's hand. Did somebody read what it said on the screen? Because I didn't read it because I was doing too much other things. NBA, it said Joel Embiid's the first center in the NBA with 40 what? What did it say? If somebody got the TiVo thing, you can rewind it, pause that. Let me know. It says something like first center in the NBA with 40 something. 30-point performance. 31 points. Listen how to, hey, Will Smith, you want to hear efficiency? 31 points, 11 for 14. 11 for 14. He shot 14 shots and missed 3, and he got 31. I'm telling. Halliburton at the logo, going to go around the screen. Isaiah Joe chasing Halliburton, able to use his leverage and get the mid-range jump shot to fall. Stop it. I'm done with you. I'm done with you. I'm done with you. Shake driving around the screen. Embiid, mid-range jump shot. Count the bucket. Automatic from the free throw line. Philly Mike, did you know? You told me that already. Stevenson gets the mid-range jump shot to fall. Maxey going to dish it over to Shake to bring the ball up. 1 minute and 8 seconds left for the third quarter. Shake going around the Embiid screen, gets the ball. Double comes right away. Matisse tried to get it out, and he couldn't. Stolen by Halliburton. Lance Stevenson back in the game for the Pacers. Carlson working against Maxey. He'll drive in the lane, dish it out. Halliburton going to lay it up with the right hand. Too easy. The defense collapsed on that possession. Halliburton able to get the easy bucket. Maxey bringing the ball up with 46 seconds left. Game clock, shot clock different by about 25 seconds. Maxey driving in the lane, floats it up off the glass, no good. Lance Stevenson with the rebound. Pacers pushing the pace. Washington Jr. floats it up, and that is good. What is going on with the transition defense? 7-point ball game with 32 seconds left, and the Sixers, in Sixers fashion, is allowing them to come back. Embiid going to sit the whole fourth quarter with how much he's been playing already, probably. Maxey around the screen, thought about his step back three. Bang! Tyrese Maxey with the step back three. Let's go. My boy's in his bag. Halliburton looking. He's going to kick it out to Washington. 2 seconds on the clock. Washington got to lay it up. Blocked by the MVP. Joel Embiid said, "Get that out of my face. Let me hear it said at the Wells Fargo Center." You heard it here first. Oh, Lord. Which King said first NBA center with 40 games of 30-plus points to Shaquille O'Neal. Why am I clapping myself when I can do this? Listen, first center in the NBA with 40-plus points since one of the greatest centers in the game to do it. Hey, Will Smith hand, let me ask you a question, though. Let me just ask you a question. Forget the Jokic and Embiid stuff. What is your favorite basketball team? Are you a Denver fan, like literally? Or are you just an NBA fan? Who's your basketball team? I really want to know. Maxey, Marcus Bell said 3-ball Maxey. I'm with you on that. RN said, all I ask is the Pacers to come back and win by only 1 point. Okay, I hear you. I mean, I'm trying to get that 3 seed still. Eric R in the building. The blueprint is out. Hustle, hustle, hustle. Doc got to start trusting the young legs. I'm with you. Doc Rivers got to trust the young legs. Look at what the young legs are doing on defense. Isaiah Joe coming in here getting charges. A couple steals. B-Ball Paul doing what he does. Will Smith, let me know what's going on, Will Smith. Who's your team? SM said Embiid 31 points in 3 quarters. 31 points in 3 quarters. 11 of 14 from the field. PK said Embiid is the MVP. Do I got to play it one more time for y'all? I got to play it one more time for y'all. I'm just saying. Where'd I come from? Here we go. Sixers, the inbound, 10-point lead. Maxey bringing the ball up. It's Maxey, Thibault, Shake, B-ball, Paul, and... Oh, wait. Maxey with the step-back three. That won't fall. I think Isaiah Joe's in the game, too. I didn't see George's Niang. What is he hurt or something? Halliburton dancing, stepping back. He's going to kick it over to Washington. He's going to give it up to Isaiah Jackson. Isaiah Jackson can't get it to fall. Oh, my goodness. Isaiah Joe does a split. That would have broke me in half right there. Will Smith said, I'm a Knicks fan. Dang, bro. You know what I think of when I think of the Knicks?
They're all gonna laugh at you. They're all gonna laugh at you. They're all gonna laugh at you.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but that's what I think of when I think of Knicks fans. Oh, Lord. Let's get this game over with. I got stuff I got to take care of. Harden bringing the ball up. Top of the key, working around the B-ball. Paul screen, looking, kicking, stolen. But it's going to deflect back to Harden. He's on the wing, working against the big man. Harden stepping back, kick, shake in the lane, using his body for leverage. Floats it up, and that is short. Rebounded by Tobias Harris. He goes up with the right hand and gets the bucket. Tobias Harris with the big boy bucket. Lance Stevenson kicks it out to Taylor. He can't knock down the corner three. Harden with the rebound. He brings the ball up. Top of the key. Going to go around the Busy Bias screen. He kicks it to him. Busy trying to get Bias. Or no. Bias trying to get Busy. Harden on the wing kicks. Tobias Harris for three. Air ball. Holy air ball. Washington Jr. on the wing, looking, stepping back. He's going to kick. Ball movement around the perimeter for the Pacers. 10 minutes and 23 seconds left of the fourth. Lance Stevenson going all the way to the rim. How is he still able to do this? B-ball, Paul, throw that shot next time. Here we go. Shake on the wing, going around the Paul Reed screen. Harden working against Washington Jr. on the wing. Gets the screen, kicks, shake. Thought about it. Now he pulls for three. That won't fall. Rebounded by Matisse Thybulle. Shake driving and blocked. Pacers one-on-one. Washington Jr. going right at Harden. And he's going to throw the ball away. Stolen by B-ball Paul. A lot of ugly basketball back and forth between both clubs. Matisse driving. Lays it up with the right, and that is good. James Harden with the court vision. Here we go. Lance going to kick. Halliburton thought about it. Now he's driving to the right. Floats it up. One hand. No good. And a foul called on the Sixers. Halliburton will shoot free throws. Yeah, he was like, I was hoping he was like, dang, I'm a Knicks fan, but why don't I just say I'm a Bucks fan? Why don't I say I'm a Suns fan? He was thinking about it. Hey, listen, you kept it a buck. Bro, at the end of the day, you're supposed to rock with your team no matter how bad they are. No matter how bad they are. But I think the main reason you like Jokic over Embiid is because you're a Knicks fan and you're not supposed to like the Sixers either. You know what I mean? So, New York and Philly don't like each other. Here we go. Harden going around the B-ball Paul screen. He's going to kick. Harris driving, and he draws the foul. No bucket. He made it, but they're going to say the foul is on the floor. Clearly, it wasn't. S. Graves, it sound like a 2K stat, and be killing it for a few years straight now. 20-plus double digits, rebounder, MVP chance all through his career, certified Philly favorite. Hey, I'm with you. Mike annoying. Here we go. Shot up, and it is no good. B-ball Paul with the rebound. Here we go. Shake driving, puts it up with the right hand on the left side, and that is good. Sixers lead increase to 12. Offensive rebound. Sixers winning that battle. That's crazy. Elbow jumper for Tyrese Halliburton is good, and it's a 10-point ball game. Here we go. Harden stepping back. Oh! Harden made Halliburton fall, but he couldn't knock down the three. Oh, no. He made him fall, but he couldn't knock down the three. Stevenson is fouled. Hold up. Bro. Harden made Halliburton fall, but he couldn't finish. Dang, IBM Brown said I'm a Lakers fan. I got to play for you too, bro.
They're all gonna laugh at you. They're all gonna laugh at you.
Bro, the NBA invited 2 more teams to the play-in. 3 with 10. You just had to be the 10 seed. Bro, teams that don't make the playoffs now are not even the play-in. If you don't make the play-in with 10 opportunities, 10 teams.
They're all gonna laugh at you.
I gots to. But hey, IBN, I still rock with you because you an Eagle fan though, too. So your football side, you Philly. Your basketball side, you West Coasting us. You West Coasting us. Here we go. Harden bringing the ball up for the Sixers. TJ McConnell standing in front of him. Embiid sets the screen, kicks. Embiid thought about the elbow jumper. Now he's going to float up the runner, and that is good for Joel Embiid. Back in the game with 8 minutes. See, this is what we didn't do against the Bucks. Embiid going to let Jackson go right by him and lay it up easily. 8-point lead for the Sixers. Harden walking it up slow. 7:50 left of the fourth quarter. Doc Rivers never brings them in. It's an 8-minute mark. Never mind. Embiid for 3. Bang! Joel Embiid knocks down the triple. Stevenson flying to the rim. No good. Embiid with the defense and the rebound. Harden bringing the ball up with an 11-point lead. Shake gets the ball in the lane. Kicks. Danny Green will pull from the corner. Bang! And one for Danny Green. Wells Fargo Center's lit. Great pass by Shake Milton. Look at that. Back-to-back threes. Danny Green pump fakes. That's a foul before. Let's go. The Pacer fans are upset because they wanted to say they were trying to say the foul happened before the shot. And I kind of agree with them. But I'll take the 3-point play. 4-point opportunity play. Here we go. Sixers lead increasing, and he knocks it down. So what was an 8-point game? 35 seconds ago, the game was an 8-point game. In 30 seconds, it went from an 8-point game to a 15-point game. Put the nail in the coffin. I feel it. Why am I getting hype? It's the Pacers. We got the playoffs in front of us. S said, pound down low, run the clock down. Wiz Kid said, bead for 3. Fitbox says, so glad Sixers didn't get LeBron. I hear you. Hey, and again, shout outs, it's crazy though, because like I said, my Sixers and Eagles stream be different because I got Sixer fans who don't like the Eagles and I got Eagle fans who don't like the Sixers. But there are some of the same people who like both of them. But it is what it is. Some people, I know Eagle fans from the West Coast, they just like the Eagles. And so whoever you root for is whoever you root for. I'm just Philly all the way around. And I call myself a Flyer fan, but really I don't know anything about hockey. But I'll still rock with them even though they stink. MB said, I think the reason the Lakers not make the playoff this year is because they had too many injuries, too many eyes in their team. I hear you. But still, bro, 10 teams make it. Listen, the NBA only has 30 teams. The NBA is a 30-team league. If 10 on the East, 30 teams, 15 in each conference. There's 15 teams in a conference. You just got to be top 10. Just don't be bottom 5 in the conference? That's bad. Kayla Jones says, I love the Eagles. Let me give you a little chant for that then. Let me not talk over it too.
E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles!
We still got that up there. And shout out to the people who still want the Roots on 3, you know what I mean? And the Flower song, we still got it. We just gonna wait till we get closer to the season to play it. East Canada said Eagles, Sixers, Phillies. That's what I like to hear, my guy. Brandon said Philly has to start Danny Green. He's useless coming off the bench. I agree. Danny Green is not the same in the second unit because what makes Danny Green, listen, he's not a good player. But if you're going to use Danny Green, you want to use Danny Green when you have Embiid and Harden on the floor. Because what is Harden better at? Harden has been really bad in scoring. But Harden can still pass. And if Danny Green is open in the corner, he's somewhat playable. Danny Green is still somewhat playable when he's open in the corner. And when you got the backup unit in, nobody's able to get him open. Nobody draws doubles. T-Max TJ said, is Buddy Hield in the game? Let me see. Let's see. TJ McCollum bringing the ball up. And Buddy Hield is not in the game right now. Oh, I lied. No, I'm not lying. He ain't in the game. Taylor going to find Lance Stevenson. Elbow jumper for Stevenson. No good. Rebounded by the Sixers. Here we go. Harden bringing the ball up. 6 minutes and 55 seconds left for the fourth. Shake going to kick it over to Busy Bias. Embiid gets the ball. Double team comes immediately. They're going to give it to Shake. Shake back to Embiid. Embiid stepping back. Trying to draw the 3. No. Kicks. Harden with 2 seconds on the clock. Floats it up and he gets the bucket. James Harden. I don't like how the floater looks, but he made it. TJ on the wing. Now he's going to go into the corner, working against Danny Green. Baseline, TJ. Fade away, out the baseline. And that is good. TJ McCollum on the board. And he's trying to get the steal quick. Harden too fast for him. I mean, not too fast, but he missed him. Harden around the screen. Embiid gets the ball. No, tipped up by the Pacers. Recovered by the Sixers. Embiid back a pass. Corner 3 for Embiid. I'm totally off. That was for Tobias, and it's no good. Let me reset and get back to work. TJ on the wing, going to go around the screen, set by Jackson, lays it up. No good, but a foul called on Danny Green. TJ McConnell hits the deck. 15-point lead for the Sixers, 5 minutes and 55 seconds left. Danny Green going to be called for the foul. Definitely was a foul on that play. Young Udi said Harden might still be hurt. We'll see. Will Smith said Knicks, Tom Brady, Yankees are my favorite team. Dang, he said I don't even like an NFL team. I just follow wherever Brady go. Joanne Desir said Embiid got no rest before playoffs. That could be a good thing though, because he's steady moving. Sometimes you rest too much, you can't get them big bones, Pauls, back working. So I like it. You know, I kind of like it. And no matter what, if he plays the rest of the season, we will get rest. There's a little break. Remember the playing games. While the teams are playing the playing games, we're not doing it. Maxey pulls for 3, and that is no good. All the playoff teams get the rest. Why the 10-9-8, 10-9-8-7 or 10-9-8 all do the playoff games. Let me reset. Take this sip of water, and we're going to call this last 5 minutes and 39 seconds right. Loyal Bird said funny because Will Smith clapped his hands for Joel. Will Smith, the Philly kid, through and through. Brissett going to pull his first free throw, and that is no good for O'Shea Brissett. 5 minutes and 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Listen, if we can get it close to 200 likes, I know we don't got 200 people in here, but if you haven't hit the like button, if you look down and realize you haven't hit it, let's try to get close to 200 likes. It's free. It's easy. It don't cost a dang. Let's get it. Here we go, Maxey bringing the ball up for the Sixers. 5 minutes and 32 seconds. He's going to stop and kick. Harden looking for the MVP. Stolen by the Pacers. TJ kicks. Stevenson going to go up. No, he's going to pass it to Buddy Hield for three. Short. Oh, my. Brissett tried to throw it down. He couldn't get it to go. Embiid going to kick it over to Harris in a two-hand slam for Busy Bias. Too easy. TJ McConnell in the lane looking, kicks it over to Taylor. Taylor trying to get Embiid jumping, and he does. And a foul called. Taylor heading to the free throw line for two. Von TV in the building said need Halliburton to score one more time to start this parlay off right. Hey, Von, remember last time you came, you need that MB3. We got it for you. You needed that MB3, and we got it for you. Von, let's see if Halliburton can get this one for you. I'll give it to you. Pacers ain't got no chance to win this game. Now, Halliburton's not in the game right now, though. 5 minutes left. You think he gets put back in the game? We're about to see. We about to see if he gets put back into the game. Halliburton just comes in. Von TV needed it, and he might get it. One more score. 2 points he needs from Halliburton. Let's see. Harden going to walk it up slowly. 4 minutes and 58 seconds left. Harden on the wing working against Halliburton. He gets the switch. Brissett steps up. Harden crossing, looking. He picks up his dribble, kicks it over to Embiid. Double team comes. Maxey kicks to the corner. Danny Green gets stuck, pulls for three, and we're going to get an offensive foul on Danny Green. They're going to say Danny Green lowered the shoulder. Danny Green lowered the shoulder. Wells Fargo Center don't like it. Here we go. Crossing is the Pacers guard. Taylor going to kick it out. Stevenson passes it to Hield. Hield in the corner working against Tobias. Driving. Stolen by the Sixers. Embiid pushing the pace. And Brissett going to foul him intentionally to stop the run. Let's see the Danny Green replay, though. A little bit. Zach said, come on, Zach. What's wrong with you, my guy? What's wrong with you? Here we go. Embiid at the free throw line, pump faking. Ooh, ball stripped. Halliburton, one-on-one. He's going to lose the ball. Out of bounds. It's going to be Sixers basketball. Halliburton was one-on-one with James Harden, and he couldn't get the bucket. Oh, my goodness. I know Von TV upset right now. Tyrese Halliburton had a one-on-one with James Harden, and he got the best of him on that possession. There's still 4 minutes and 9 seconds left. Let's see what goes on. Justin said, let's go. 2-point Pacers. I don't know what 2-point Pacers means. Zach down bad. He's down bad. He said he came here looking for hot girls. What? Download Tinder. Swipe right. Swipe left. However that junk go. I don't know. Boy, Philly Mike locked up. I didn't mean to say it like that. My wife was like, what do you mean you're locked up? Yo. But nah, let me stop. Because she be low-key listening sometimes. Don't say nothing. She's not at the house, though, so I could be loud, actually. Why am I whispering? Let's go, though. Let's go. Again, the NBA playoffs are going to be lit. The NBA playoffs are going to be lit. The West, I think, is a little bit more, I think the upper echelon teams are legit there. Like, what's going to happen, I think. But the East is tight, bro. The East is tight. Dang, Zach, he said I'm too ugly for Tinder. You got to use catfish, bro. Got to catfish. Listen. Just throw the Benjamins out there, my guy. IBN said, don't get in trouble. We gotta be quiet. Will Smith said, dang, she got the boy locked up. Nah, man, you already know how Philly might go. You know how Philly might go. Listen, I got a wife and 3 kids, and although when I'm like, look, I try to get on here as much as possible for Eagles and Sixers, and I'm going to try to do Phillies too. But I do got a wife and 3 kids. So you know what I mean? Shout out to the wifey for, holding it down when I'm up here, because when I'm up here for 2-hour games or 2-hour live streams or making 2 or 3 videos, you know what I mean? I'm up here by myself. You know what I mean? So listen, all content creators who are married, shout out to their significant other. Because the time be spent. Because, like, before I was a YouTube content creator, which I only been doing YouTube for 2.5 years, September will be 3 years that Philly Mike has been here. The game about to start, but before it starts, let me tell you this real quick. With that being said, I still watch sports, but it's downstairs with the kids around, with the wife around. I invite people over. I normally watch any sport events with a couple heads. So, now they're just downstairs. They lost the sport guy in me. I'm up here with you guys, but it's cool. Here we go. Harden looking for the ball. He'll pull for a 3, and that will rattle in. James Harden with not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 bounces before the ball goes in. Here we go. Lance Stevenson, top of the key, going to kick it over to Halliburton. Halliburton needs one more score for Von TV. Shot up for Taylor, and that is good. Taylor with the floater. Rookie Taylor looking pretty decent off the bench. Here we go. Harden bringing the ball up nice and slow. Embiid with the screen catches the ball, and he's going to be, stripped. Danny Green recovers it in the corner, and he won't knock it down. Maxey going to get the ball. 13 on the shot clock. Maxey around the Embiid screen. He's looking, driving, kicking. Harden, one more pass. Danny Green for 3. Bang! Danny Green knocks it down. Halliburton kicks it over to Taylor. He's blocked by Danny Green. We got ourselves a jump ball. Danny Green flexing the muscles. Say, yo, you a rookie, you young, and you look pretty brolic, but Danny Green, you in that old man strength. That old man strength right there. Reese Scott in the building. What's up with you, my guy? It's Gruffo said it's still not happy with Harden, but better than the bum Simmons. I hear that. MB said very good chance the Sixers will get a 7 seed. And what? Will play the 7 seed? Not get a 7 seed. Reese Scott said, any Eagles news today? After this game, I'm going to look around, see what I can see, and say, listen, even without Eagle news popping out, Philly Mike, hey, listen, Eagle fans in here, I'm going to be dropping my top 5 receiver video soon. I'm going to be dropping a lot of content that doesn't have to do with Eagle news, but just guys I believe the Eagles should or kind of are looking at in the draft. We're going to be breaking down a lot of prospects, so stay tuned for a lot of these videos coming. Embiid in the paint too deep, and he's going to draw the foul before the shot, but I believe the Pacers are in the bonus, so we will see. Again, for my Eagle fans, we're going to be breaking down linebackers, wide receivers, cornerbacks, safeties, defensive end, D tackles, and when I break them down, I'm going to break them down in depth and compare them to people in the NFL and stuff like that. So, listen, even when it gets quiet, there's nothing happening. We're going to have a lot of stuff coming, but let's get back to the Sixers. Rob 350 said, have to put Green back in the starting lineup for the playoffs. I agree. I think Danny Green, you get the most out of Danny Green, catching and shooting with good players on the court. If you got the Shake Miltons, the Georges Niangs, the DeAndre Jordans, or the B-Ball Pauls, who is creating offense for Danny Green? Who is worrying the defense where they have to go double team him, where Danny Green is over there camping in the corner like this? Who's doing it? Nobody's doing it. So if you have Danny Green on your roster, you got to play him with Harden and Embiid. I'm sorry. I'm not saying Danny Green is good. I'm saying he's a better fit than Matisse. You bring Matisse in the fourth quarter or when you're getting cooked. When you're getting cooked on defense, you bring him in. Reese Scott said wide receiver 2 to help. Facts. Kelvin said James Harden is lame right now. Lame, I think you wanted to say. Marcus Bell said, this is the best I've ever seen Danny look. Yeah, back-to-back games looking pretty good. Will Smith said, man, if Danny Green continues to shoot like this, it will be ginormous for you on the playoffs. Yes. Listen, if you can get contribution, listen, if Danny Green, he don't got to be the best. If Danny Green can shoot around his career average, if Danny Green can shoot 40% from three, Tyrese Maxey continues to be aggressive. Harris picks his spots. Harden, I might need you to limit your shooting, Harden, to be honest. And Embiid be Embiid, again, the Bucks are good. The Heat are good. Brooklyn got a great duo. Celtics have been playing really tough basketball. The Raptors have been playing really tough basketball. But the Sixers, when they got stuff clicking, is right up there with them. So are we favored? Probably not. But we shouldn't be slept on. Philly. Let's just see how it goes. I'll be here. I'll be the face to blame or the face to cheer with. Love me or hate me, I'm going to be here. TJ going to go around the screen, looking, kicks. Taylor thought about it. Now he'll pull. That is short off the front rim. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. If Von TV's still here, man. Halliburton is in the game, but Halliburton is not in the game no more. That's crazy. My man Parlay done early. Maxey going to throw up the floater, and that is good. Danny Green with the steal. Danny Green with the three. That won't fall. Rebounded by TJ McCollum. Oh, my, though. If I am, that's TJ going to run the floor and lay it up with the left hand. I still rock it with the Sixers until I see bigger deficiencies in the playoffs, and then I'll cry with you guys. I'm not crying yet. Maxey going to find Embiid at the elbow. Double team slowly creeping. Embiid. Oh, that's a travel. Oh, they didn't call travel on him? Yeah, that was a big travel by Embiid. Just like the announcer said, I love him. He's my guy. But that was a travel. Here we go. TJ McConnell breaking the ball down. We about to play this song today. TJ, fade away, mid-range, and that is good for TJ McCollum. Here we go. Maxey going to walk it up. 1 minute and 15 seconds left before we play the song. Maxey on the wing working against Washington Jr. He's going to kick it over to Embiid. Embiid gets stripped. No. It goes back to Maxey. They're going to give it to Embiid. Embiid, 2 seconds on the clock, driving, loses the ball, and a foul is called at the end. 0.2 seconds left, and Joel Embiid is going to the line for two. Joel Embiid going to the line for two. That's my MVP2. Listen, he's shooting free throws right now. First one good. Zach Evans said, thanks for the play-by-play. Zach, if you're not subscribed to the channel, or I don't know if you're a Pacer fan or a Sixer fan, but if you liked Sixers play-by-play, hit that subscribe button. Turn that bell, turn the notification bell on, because we hear every single playoff game. We're going to be here every single playoff game. Everyone. Pro Visual said we might win that championship. The Almighty in the building, 38-20 for Embiid, GOAT status. About to crack that 40 piece. I'm with it. Reset, turn that bell on. Rob 350 said, why the starter still in? I agree. I would take everybody out. I'll leave Embiid in, though. Let him get his. Nah, not really. I'm done. Ha ha! Von TV came in and said, Joel, stay padding. Wish that was Halliburton. I hear you, bro. I just thought when they took him out, I was like, dang, they did him dirty. They did this guy dirty. Halliburton needed one more bucket. But here's the thing about Embiid. When you have the scoring title, when you are top 3 in points per game, and you know Giannis is gonna be still scoring buckets, listen. If Embiid was averaging 25, There'd be no if Embiid was averaging 25 points per game and he wasn't in the running for the scoring champ, they would take him out. Listen, for as much as people want to say, and I hear you, Von, about the stat pattern, the Doc Rivers, Brett Brown, Joel Embiid's whole career, if the Sixers are winning, they pull him. They're letting him stat pad this time because he's about to win the scoring title. If Giannis comes out and drops a 50 burger, he can take the lead maybe. So you need Embiid to do what he got to do. Halliburton couldn't finish for you, though. But you know what? We got 58 seconds left, and we about to play the song. Let me know in the chat. Should I play the song right now, or should I wait for the 58 seconds? We know there's no coming back. Let me know if I should play the song. I need to hear it. Embiid going to the bench with 58 seconds left. I seen it. I'm hearing it. Let me know. MVP signs in the chat. In the arena. Los Phoenix Suns said Suns clap. Nah, stop it off. Knock it off. C said fitting to win this bet. Hey, there you go, my guy. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Play the song. Oh, we got somebody that said not yet. Yeah, let's keep it humble. Let's keep it. It's fun. We could wait 55 seconds. Isaiah Joe gonna pull for 3. Oh my gosh. Bang! Isaiah Joe knocks down the triple. I want to talk to you guys a little bit about the playoffs, though. Once this game's over, we're going to chop it up for about 10 minutes. Stay in here. Don't leave. Don't leave as soon as the game's over. TJ driving, going to kick. Gabe York going to pass it. Get the ball right back. York got the elbow, looking. Finds Taylor. Oh, my. Stop fouling. Stop fouling. Play Flower song? I'll play the Flower song real quick just for GP.
Flowers everywhere.
That's crazy. That was the glory Nick Sirianni days. We still gonna have that though for the next season. But the song about to happen. Listen, we got 200 people here. If you were part of the Sixer Nation, stay here. We're gonna chop it up a little bit about the playoffs and some concerns and stuff. B-Ball Paul bringing the ball up with 27 seconds left. Shake holding the ball. 9-second different from game clock to shot clock. Here we go. The song is starting to play. I'm going to need y'all to get up. 10, 9, 8, 7. Oh, we got a shot clock violation. Go ahead, throw the ball in real quick. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Play the song. I messed up. Let's redo that again. Play the song.
Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers.
One more time.
Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers.
Scoring champ on the line, MVP status on the line, and this was win number 5-0.
Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers.
50-31 Sixers back in the win column. Let's get it.
Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers.
One more time for the haters.
Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers.
Let's go, let's go. Now let's chop it up about these playoffs. There's one regular season game remaining, just one, the Detroit Pistons. And I'll be here to do it just to chop it up with you and see how our final game is before we get into the playoffs. But I'm here to tell you that the Sixers have a fighting chance. When I look at the East, I see the Bucks possibly being the favorites. I see Miami, a strong, good coach team. Eric Spoelstra in 7 games is tough. I see Brooklyn with the 2 top guards duo. I see Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown and the Celtics who've been on a roll. And I see Toronto playing some tough, good coach basketball too. But the Sixers have been making the three-pointers the last couple of days. The Sixers have been showing in spurts that we can play with anybody. But we also showed spurts that we can't play with anybody. I want to know right now, I want to hear, before we get into the nitty-gritty, you tell me honestly, championship, Eastern Conference, second round, or first round? Where's the Sixers going? Now, this is just a before the playoffs guess, just an estimate throwout, right? Let me know. Right now, I'm saying the Sixers will get out the second. I want to say, I don't know. I want to hear what y'all say first. Let me know. And be honest. Championship, Eastern Conference, second round, first round. Right now, I'm nervous about the Sixers, but I still say second round is where I'm nervous. I believe we're going to get to the second round. I believe we can get out the second round, but I'm nervous. The second round is where I think we could falter or prevail. We will not get beat in the first round. We will not get beat in the first round. Pro Visual said champs. Eric R. said championship, baby. Some guy said a second round. Prince said good game, boys. You already know. Buckets Only said W for the Sixers. Let's get it. Hey, Buckets Only, you got to be here for the play-by-play, bro. We go hard. We go hard for the play-by-play. We talk trash. We keep it. You know what I mean? Raphael said, I love our team, man. Seriously, but truthfully, we're too inconsistent. Second round exit for me. Championship said B-ball bully. East Cannon said second round. Some guys second round. Eagle Slayer, I said if we're playing the Raptors first round. Reezy said Eastern Conference. Marcus Bell said the chip. Shane said NBA Finals. IBN said Sixers taking the chip. Simple as that. Hey, I love the confidence. Again, I thought I was one of the positive guys, and I thought you guys were, talking a lot. And I understand the negative talk because some of the stuff we've seen. But I honestly think that at worst, we lose in the second round. But I still think that in a 7-game series, we're not going to be easy to beat. Mr. United, it pains me to say it, but first round exit. I also see Doc blowing another 3-1 lead. Dang, bro, I can't see first. I could see us if all our deficiencies come out in a series. I could see us losing second. Here's my thing. I think the Raptors are good, but I think the Raptors are not going to be able to do it consistently. They do got a deep team, though. Jay Quest said Embiid MVP. Facts. Embiid MVP for sure. Joanne Desir said you will be facing the Raptors with no Thibault. That's facts. Hey, we still have a shot to get the 3rd seed, though. If we get the 3rd seed, we get the Bulls. If we get the 3rd seed, we get the Bulls. A. Lacey said second round. Prince said it all depends on Harden's health and Doc. I think we can go all the way out the East, all the way to the East. Mike said, bro, we're 14-3 in the last 17. Yeah, but I don't know. There's something about... Hey, listen, I'd be the first to say that you guys are playing some of the best basketball as of late. Yeah, we playing some of the best basketball as of late. What do you want to play in the playoffs? I'll take the Bulls first. Yes, playoff basketball is different, though. You got a lot of young players on your team. Pascal know about the playoffs, right? Scotty Barnes. He's a big piece. Let's see how he plays. Fred VanVleet, is he going to be healthy all the way? MRC Brown said they can beat the Raptors in a 7-game series. We'll see about that. I want to play the Bulls first if you're asking me. But I kind of want to see this Raptors series. I just want to get it over with. Let's see. Where your hottest said give me the Bulls first. I'm here. I'm with you on that. The Sixers will get some much-needed rest while the playing games happen, and then we'll see. And then we'll see. Witch King said, I hope they don't put our game on NBA TV. Now, not in the playoffs. Every playoff game will be televised. The Suns are a good team, but don't ever disrespect Embiid by saying Booker over him. Knock it off. CP3, the better play. CP3 is the Booker couldn't get them to the. Booker had to wait until CP3 got there before they were even playoff caliber. Just knock it off. Von TV said Toronto is not like that in the playoff. Give me Philly. I'm with you, Von. I'm with you, Von. Philly Jackson said Raptors ain't Brooklyn. Listen, I do think the East is going to be tight. I can make a case for everybody doing their thing. You can make a case if you want to act like a Bucks fan, you can make a case for them. A Heat fan, make a case for them. You can make a case for a lot of teams in the East, and that's why I think it's going to be a fantastic. I mean, listen, I might not just stream the. Let me know in the chat when playoffs come. I'm going to stream the Sixer games, but should I stream the other games? Let me know. Let me know if I should stream a Raptors versus whoever, a Bucks versus whoever, a Nets versus whoever. Let me know if I should stream some of the ops so we can dissect the ops. Let me know if I should do that. Yes or no? I'm definitely not going to miss a Sixer game, for sure. Dang, Von TV said I'm a Lakers fan. Bro, I don't want to do it to you, but listen, a Knicks fan came out in this chat and I had to do it to him. And since you a Laker fan, I got to do it to you one time because of what had transpired.
They're all gonna laugh at you. They're all gonna laugh at you. For being prior to the season starting, I don't know why people still pick the Lakers to win. You had to see the writing on the wall with Westbrook, bro. He just don't fit with a LeBron. LeBron needs shooters, not Westbrooks. But, LeBron still had a great season. But the Lakers, they got some stuff they got to fix. Listen, so yeah, some of y'all saying yes. Kristen said Bucks Nets. Do every top game. Your stream be real basketball talk. Hey, listen, that's what I'm saying. And listen, if it's the Bucks versus whoever they're playing, now I got no dog in the fight. So I'm gonna just keep it a buck. I'm gonna just see how the game of the flow is and talk about it like that. Hey, IBM Brown, when you told me you were a Laker fan, I had to give it to you. I had to give it to Von too. Listen, that's crazy. Hey, I love LeBron. I know he's upset because missing the playoffs twice now in like 3 years, that's rough. Eagle Slayer said the Lakers missed the playoffs. LeBron didn't. LeBron played great. My man was going at my man's 37 years old and was going back to back with Embiid with the scoring title. It kept flipping. Embiid was LeBron was about to win that scoring or was trying to win that scoring title. Jay Quest said no. Yeah, I had to put the carry. They're all going to laugh at you, the carry.
Last year for the righty reliever. We've been told this is a fluid bullpen.
Oh, my God. I hate when, what's it called, does this all the time.
Buck Showalter is immediately out. We talked about how this was a really tense game yesterday.
What is going on?
And both dugouts are out there.
We took it down. Before we get out of here, all I'm saying is this. The playoffs are going to be tight. What I might do is what Von said, and I might look at the top games, right? The 4 and 5s, the big games that are played. I'm not going to, like I said, if I stream one game of a series, that don't mean I'm going to stream every game. I might do Celtics versus this team, and then next game the Celtics play, not do it because I'm going to be worried about my Sixers, my Eagles content. I might do some Phillies and stuff like that. But with that being said, NBA basketball, this East playoff run is going to be crazy. So I might have to do some of the other teams so we can check out we can scout the competition.
Scout the competition. Von Voss has said, hey, I'm a ride or die for my Lakers. I just wanted the playoffs. I hear you, bro. I hear you. It's going to be interesting to see what transpires in the offseason for them. Will Smith said, Philly might sound like you at the game. Nah, there was a baseball thing that came on. ESPN be doing that all the time. Shane said, stream the Phillies. I got you, bro. But listen, shout out to the people saying yes. We are going to have some regular NBA playoffs. Sixer games always come before any of them. But if we have top teams playing, or say there's a game 7 for the Celtics and say the Celtics are playing against the Raptors or something like that, and it's a game 7, we going to be streaming it. I will not stream none of the West games. The only time I'll stream the West is if the championship. If the Sixers are in it, I'll be loving it. If we're not, I still might stream it. We talk trash. Listen, again, Philly Mike tries to do his best with keeping the game still stated while still chopping it up with you guys in the chat. I love the back and forth. But with that being said, listen, the East is going to be tough. East is going to be tough. We're going to have some Sixer haters in here too. If I start streaming some of the Bucks, the Heat, the Celtic games, I might get Bucks, Heat, and Celtics fans that kind of maybe not subscribe, but they stay tuned to this. So when we play them, they might come after us. But Sixer Nation, we're always gonna have more Sixer Nation in here, because this is what we do over here on the Philly side. But with that being said, one of the reasons I didn't drink for this game is because I got some errands to run. So I'm going to run some errands. We going to be back. Hit the subscribe button. Listen, if you Laker fans, Knick fans, hit the subscribe button. Follow your boy throughout this playoff journey. And then when it hits the offseason, I'll be only making Sixer videos, so then you can unsubscribe. You know what I mean? Or just remember, when a game's on, go to the search bar. All you got to do is type in Philly Mike or the Philly Talk Podcast, and you'll see. H38 said Lakers should have got CP3. That would have been crazy. King said 40-piece Wingstop. Talk about it. A said, do you want to face the Nets in the first round? Nah, I'll take the Bulls. MRCP said, would love to see Philly and the Nets play, and at least 80% James Harden. Facts. We're going to get a Sixers and somebody really good matchup. I just know it. Von said, I know it's crazy talk, but I think Westbrook going to come back next year. Good for us. What? How? He played a little bit better at the end of the season. But, bro, that's a hot take and a half. That's a hot take and a half. Whew. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Suns on God said, hello, East overrated. Y'all decent for first time like 25 years? Bro, whoa. Sun fans are the same thing, bro. Last year you made the championship. Kudos to you. This year you're probably going to make the championship. Kudos to you. I want to be like that. I want to be like that too. But let's not act like the Suns were winning games all. Man, y'all were scrubs for a long time too. Knock it off. Y'all really, really good now, but knock it off. Tipsy Mike are the best streams. Yeah, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. With that being said, when did round 1, game 1, Sixers versus whoever, it gotta be on I can't wait for the playoff weekend game. We're gonna go ham with it. But with that being said, I appreciate everybody who tuned in, whether you hate me, love me, cool with me, whatever it is. Pause. I appreciate it. I got to run some errands. Until next time, y'all know what time it is. Like button, subscribe button. We going to be here talking trash. And I got a collab coming up. I got the female Kayla Santiago coming back on the channel to talk Sixers. And me, Philly Take with RB and DJ Eastwood. We got to get something all together. All together. We going to talk about it. Until next time, y'all know what time it is. We are, if I can find my intro, out. Peace.
This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike. Talking Sixers in the Bird Gang, that's our life. Competition, we ain't scared, yeah, that's what we like. Win or lose, you know we showing up and we gon' fight. You see we strive for the sky every day that go by. And every single week we screaming fly, Eagles fly. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike. Yeah, this is Philly Talk with Philly